Check.
The show is starting.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Red Star Social Live, originating from the incredible Red Star Social Poker Room in Austin, Texas. Burn it in 183. Find us on that Poker Atlas app. You could sign up for a seat in this here game that we are playing tonight. Hi, my name is Jason Dick, former radio legend, current mediocre podcaster, and my co-host, as sometimes, is the incredible Sticky Vicky. How are you today, Vicky?
That's me.
What's
I'm
great.
Going on? I'm great. Happy to be here.
We are going to play some No Limit Holdem tonight on the Red Star Social live stream. It is a $1, $2 game. Buy in 200 to 1,000 and then match the stack after that. Those of you uninitiated with Texas poker, $1, $2 may seem like a small game to you, but it's going to get big. It's going to be big. We are joining this game already in progress. A little bit of technical difficulties as we started tonight. So we'll sort of jump into that as we go. But if you're ready,
it looks like they were playing the knit game before all of this happened. So it looks like there's two remaining.
It's heads up in the knit game.
Yeah,
that's Adam, and I don't know who that is in seat number 7. That's Scuba.
Scuba in 7.
Welcome
back, Scuba.
Tell the people at home the knit game, Vicky.
So it's like the stand-up game, but they're not standing up. They have a chip in front of them, the white chip.
Always a fan of sitting.
Yeah,
I love
and
sitting.
The last person left with the chip owes the rest of the table individuals. What was it for? I mean,
it's a bounty. I think you pay everybody at the table. Are we paying a $10 knit game?
Should be like $25, maybe.
I think it's $10 tonight. But yeah,
$10 a person.
So the last one to win the pot. That's what that chip is in front of seats number 6 and 7 there. And it looks like Scuba is going to take down this pot. He will. Oh, maybe not yet. We're gonna have to get it all in first. As a matter of fact, it looks like Chad, H-Town Chad, is actually going to win this pot, and Scuba is going to be stuck with. Oh! I may have spoken too soon.
I know.
Jumping in here in the middle. Yeah.
He's definitely.
Chad has won the pot, which means we are still heads up in the knit game.
Adam and Scuba.
The last one to win a pot has to pay the rest of the table bounty, and I believe we will be restarting the knit game in just a little bit as well. $10.
$10 a person. So if there's 8 other players, you owe $80.
Excellent math, Vicky. That is
10 times. I told you I can do math. I just
them's
can't
your dealer
read.
skills kicking in once again.
That's right.
What do you think tonight, Vicky? Who is going to be the big winner in the game?
Seat 1.
Seat 1. Okay.
Seat 1. I'm calling it right now.
Are you
JT.
JT?
It's JT.
I know him by another name.
I get to I get to call him JT because that's his moniker.
Talk about JT when he involves himself in a pot. I swear, in the elaborate pre-production show that we had, I was thinking about this, and I was going to pick Chad, and Chad just raked a $1,500
on second
pot.
thought, it could be Chad, but I'm still rooting for JT.
So yeah, I don't know if it's fair for me to pick, but I had Chad all along. Chad is there in seat number 3, wearing the festive clothing. However, fun fact, he dresses like that every day.
Kinda, not really.
You think he dressed up like this?
He's a huge sports fan. He always matches. He's always
and the holidays.
Dapper. Very
the
dapper.
Holidays, okay? Mm-hmm. Huge fan of the holidays.
You know, funny story, I was dealing today, and I saw, we have the camera at the door, and I see someone walking in the door. I was like, is it someone in pajamas? And when he walks in, I said, oh, that's a killer suit. It's adorable. But, on a screen, it looked like he was wearing pajamas. He's got some snowmen, some Christmas trees. Yeah.
Just going to check with our producer. You like that level there, Dustin? Is that all right?
We're doing okay?
Excellent. Okay. It's a bomb pot, ladies and gentlemen, or as Vicky would say,
Bam Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's a bomb pot just because everybody has a mountain of cards in front of them. Yeah, double board bomb pot. If you're unfamiliar, what are you doing, man? Come on, what are you doing? Play pot limit Omaha, and half the pot going to each of the boards. So you could have 2 winners, could have a scoop.
Could have a 3/4.
Could have multiple winners.
1/6.
As a dealer, you love a good 3/4 pot, right?
So much fun.
Right, Vicky?
So much fun.
As always, as we get to 40 cards on the screen here. I'm going to let some
Gonna take a
I'm
second.
going to let some of this action play out before we determine what's going to happen here.
All right, so it looks like Flo's got a good flush draw on the bottom board. I can't tell. It says he's 44% favorite.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
Flo
figure out
has
how.
there's hearts on both boards, so Flo
so he has a
drawing
flush
to the
draw.
Jack high hearts on both boards.
Nobody else has hearts.
However, Flo has just called the bet from Scuba, who has a set on the top board, and it looks like a straight. Oh, Scuba's got a straight on the bottom board. What a bomb pot, ladies and gentlemen! It's happening. Turn cards are out, which means
Okay, no help for the flush.
the flush actually did get there on the top board, and a straight is still good on the bottom board. Flo in pretty
with
good shape
4-5.
here.
Scuba does have a 4-5 straight, 3-7.
And Scuba can pair the top board to
Yeah,
win
he
that
could
one
end
as
up
well.
with quads. You never know. I didn't look at the other hands. Is there a 5 out there?
Always believe. There's always a 5 out there.
I mean,
It's going to go bet call here. The bottom board has
bottom
paired,
board paired.
but the top board.
Looks like a face card. Oh, it was a jack.
It's going to be a
Jack,
chop,
jack, yeah.
presuming that nobody folds. Unless I am reading the board incorrectly. He has got Jack. Oh, he's got Jack 7, so he's made a flush and a full house there, Vicky. Flo is going to win all of the pot.
Wow, this
He's
set
gone
of
all
five's
in.
no good. And Scuba just reloaded,
For
so
438.
what's he
and
gonna do? You got it. I mean, you have a set, and that's about it.
Well, he's got a straight on the bottom board. He was good until
Right, but now the board pairs, so
this would be a very disciplined
it
fold
looks like,
that I would not
looks
make.
like he's asking how much. Dan's gonna count it down. Looks like 400 and.
It was just under
$38. Well,
just
it's
under the
before-
amount
yeah,
of the pots,
before
and yeah,
35.
he's getting the call ready. He's going to get the
And
bad
there it
news.
is.
He's going to say, "Hey, I got there on the turn, and then I got
Scooby-Doo.
there on the river, and life is good.
Yeah, Jack high flush and Jack 7.
Life is good
Oh.
for Flo." What do you think of that mustache for on Flo there, Vicky?
The porn. That's
Is that why?
Is that a
Why
mustache?
get your mind out of the gutter, young lady? This is a family program, okay?
I am not a huge mustache person.
Really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like the full beard or goatee, but just the
Well, thank you
mustache.
very
It's
much.
just creepy.
Thank you.
Creepy. Super Troopers. No, they had them in Super
Yeah,
Troopers.
of
I don't know.
course.
I don't do this
Yeah.
stash, but hey, he's rocking it. Looks great.
When did it become
have a stash?
associated
Oh,
with
so you have a whole
pornography?
beard.
When did it become the porn stash? Why?
I don't know. I have
mean,
no
like,
idea. I know there's history there somehow.
Tons of people just had mustaches in the 70s and 80s, and it
Yeah,
didn't
but
mean
the
that didn't mean
70s
that they
had
were
to
in
have-
pornography.
Yeah, but it was probably a thicker, bushier mustache.
Just like hearing you talk about porn and
Mustaches.
bushierness.
Yeah,
Vicky.
that's what I'm here for.
That's what we do. Okay, now back to good
2
old-fashioned no-limit Hold'em, where we can reasonably call the action. We are still in the midst of the knit game. That's Adam. The action is on him. And
So it looks like we have a player named Dan, and we have a player named Dirty.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan
Yeah.
and Dan.
Okay, Adam, it looks like limped here. We don't have his cards on the screen yet. Scuba has jammed it 448 with Ace Jack of Hearts. Maybe a slight overbet, but he's
It
been
looks like he got a caller.
been taking it on the chin a little bit.
And Chad's got pocket eights.
Chad is called with pocket eights.
And
They're
you know
gonna-
what quads of the day are
They're gonna
today?
flip for a moment.
They're
Quads
eights.
of the day.
Are eights today.
The board is Queen 5-4, eights in the lead.
No heart.
Turn and
oh,
ace,
there's an
and Scuba
ace.
has taken the lead and
Oy.
will
Yeah.
double through Chad, who I believe, as we were coming on the air here.
Yeah. He
Chad was
just gave
taking
a
down
bunch
a-
to Chad,
was
and
taking
Chad
down a
just
big
gave
pot.
it right back.
Quads of the day.
So
Vicky.
wait, hold on. So Scuba
Yeah.
scooped that, and so now there's Adam's $80 to
Oh.
be divvied around the table.
Excellent
Yeah.
broadcasting, Vicky. You were
Yeah.
correct. Adam has lost the first version of the knit game. Everybody won a pot before he did, and that means he has to pay $10 to every player at the table.
That's all right.
We didn't see.
I
That's
would love
okay.
to get $10 out of Adam.
Yeah, he's a tough player.
Tough.
Adam is.
Yeah. But you were going to ask me something.
Will you marry me?
No.
Oh, all right.
Get
fine,
in line, Jason.
Fine.
Get in line.
That quickly, huh? I was going to ask you something important, but now I.
Oh my gosh, I forgot what it was.
don't.
You started
My
it
train
too.
of thought. Yeah, you interrupted to explain to me that.
The knit game is over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was saying we have 2 Dans, there's Dirty. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It was not have been that. Oh.
It's a promotional announcement for Red Star Social. Quads of the day today are 8s, which means if you make quad 8s, what happens?
You get $200.
$200.
And if, like, let's just say 5 minutes later you get quad 8s again,
Yeah.
you're gonna get another $200.
Very
'Cause
fortunate you are.
as many times as it hits on that day, you're gonna get paid the bonus.
Giddy up.
Just both cards have to play. You don't technically have to have a pocket pair, but it helps because then for sure.
We have a limp from early position here. That's under the gun from Dan with Jack 8 suited. Adam is
Wait, it
going
looks like
to limp as well with King Jack
he did limp.
offsuit.
Okay. And Scuba is gonna lay down Jack 5 offsuit. Oh, here's a raise. King 5 suited. All right, to
Close
25.
Made it 25. That's what I'm talking about, ladies
Dirty
and
wakes up
gentlemen.
with
When
pocket fours. He's in there.
I say the game plays a little bigger than 1-2 no limit hold'em, as it just goes call for two, raise to 12.5x.
And we're 4 ways to a flop. Ew.
Is that your reaction to that flop?
It's all black. Let's see.
9-7-6-2 spades. E.T. has
ET's
flopped top
ahead.
pair. It's going to be the. Is he leading out there? Yeah, he's bet 50. E.T. Is that the gentleman? Yeah, he's in seat 4, wearing an interesting holiday sweater as well.
Nobody calls.
Yeah, he's going to take down that pot.
Yeah, top pair with a decent kicker. That's okay.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
offended by that flop, Vicky. That
I was. It was not what I wanted to see.
Ew.
Secretly, I pick a hand to root for every flop. I
Really?
think. Yeah.
Okay. Why secretly? Let's tell the
No,
people.
I'm not gonna put that out there.
Come on. Come on.
I need to see JT play a hand here, though. He's got to get in there.
Yeah, that's JT sitting in seat number 1. He's
That's
wearing a
right.
Pittsburgh Steelers jersey. Those of you watching this live know it was a great day for the Steelers.
Not
Fell
started.
30 to 13 to the Indianapolis Colts today. Anytime you got Mitch Trubisky going, I believe, JT's wearing a Kenny Pickett jersey, who
Okay.
is not available due to injury. They had Trubisky going, and then Mason Crosby. Anytime you got Mason Crosby in the game, it's going to be a party, man.
Wait, Mason Crosby, not a quarterback?
Hang on, is it Mason Rudolph? Excuse me.
I was going to
Mason
say Crosby. That's
Mason Crosby's
Raiders. A Raider.
He's a kicker.
Yeah, for the Raiders.
Look at Vicky knowing all of these
I'm
things.
like, hold on.
Okay, your guy's in the pot.
Okay,
Scuba
he's
has
got-
raised it up to 5 deuce of
JT's
diamonds.
in
He
there.
raised it to 30. JT has called the 30 with a beautiful 7-8 of
And
spades.
Adam shoves with pocket 9s.
Adam's gonna whammy jammy his 190 here with pocket 9s, and it's probably gonna get through. Unless Scuba, who we have seen in previous episodes, is not afraid of
looks like
putting money
calling
in the
chips.
pot, and he says, yeah. I
that's a
got
call.
5 high, but let's see what happens here.
What's JT going to do?
What would you
He's going
do
to get
in,
scared.
in
I think JT's
JT's
folding all day long.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends
If
on.
I know JT, he's given an excellent speech right now about.
He's
what-
that's a call?
He is firing it up for the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. All right, what happens? What happens?
Well, if you're asking me to pick a winner, I'm going to have to go with the over pair.
Yeah, you're going to go with Adam
up
here?
against
All
4
right.
under. Somehow Adam.
Like, somehow I feel like it's going to be all red here.
Can
and
triple
Scuba's
up.
going to take the lead. Let's see what happens.
That is
Ooh.
an excellent flop for Scuba. He's got a pair of ducks and has flopped a flush draw. And JT is open-ended. No, he's not. He's
He
just got a pair of sevens. He is ahead.
So on the outside,
He
he's
is ahead
ahead.
of Scuba here.
So he can double up through Scuba.
I don't know if.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was the bet?
See when you... he's bet
250.
260. When you've called with 8-7 of spades and you flop middle pair versus a player like Scuba, who is obviously very willing to liberally put chips into the pot, it's kind of tough to lay this down. But JT does have to consider.
This is tough.
JT has to consider that Adams is in this pot as well. He's
He's like maybe.
pair, but
all
he
right.
says
he's ahead right
he
now.
says I'm getting an incredible price.
Let's see.
Let's see here. We'll get some side pot action.
Okay, it's in there.
There's 1,100 in the
Bam.
pot total
7.
here, guys.
Ooh, now
have
he
we
has
figured out
a good shot.
who you're rooting for, Vicky?
You know who I'm rooting for. Definitely JT.
All
And
right,
Scuba's gonna shove.
Scuba's gonna jam, and at this point,
I feel like he's too committed.
yeah.
To let it down. He still has outs to a gut shot, which Adam's got 2 of them, so it's probably not coming. But if he does catch a 9,
Well,
or avoid a diamond, he needs to avoid a diamond, a deuce,
yeah,
a 5.
He's gonna call here because it's 444 to win 1,600, and
What's gonna happen?
we got a 2K pot here.
Are they gonna
Bunch
rip
of
it?
one pair
They're ripping
hands.
it. And it's a queen,
Queen of
and
spades.
JT's gonna
Yeah.
scoop.
JT's gonna he's
He's
win.
gonna
He's
scoop
gonna win
the outside,
the
which-
side pot, and then
Adam's gonna take down that
triple up.
maid.
He's gonna see these hands he was up against and said, "Why don't I have more money? Why don't I have more money on the
Why didn't I
table here?"
reload? No, that's all right.
All right. So yeah, that's a big win for your guy JT.
Yeah, and I mean that's what you need to do when you're. It's good to isolate or whatever, right? Because like one guy's already yelling, you're like, well, if I lose the main, maybe I can get some over here and I break even.
I don't think that makes any sense, Vicky. I don't know that made
Not
any
isolate,
sense at
but
all.
you know what I'm saying. Put it in the outside pot. Put it in the side pot.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
from JT's perspective, there playing a side pot with Scuba, who's clearly willing to gamble. Mm-hmm. That makes good, fine sense if that's what you were saying.
Yep, that's my boy JT there, fellow dealer. You know this.
Yeah, of course. Who's a
Fellow
better
dealer.
dealer, JT or you, Vicky?
Definitely JT.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not like at the bottom of the barrel, but I'm like not at the top either. So
Middle of the barrel dealer.
middle of the barrel dealer.
Come on
Sticky
down
Biggie.
to Red Star Social. Say hello
No,
to middle of
I'm
the barrel
towards the
dealer.
top. Towards the top, but not at the top.
Vicky.
No. JT's a great dealer. I've never. He's good. He's good
And why do we call him JT?
because he looks like Justin Timberlake.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, when I met him, I was like, I couldn't remember his name, and I was new, and I was learning
Yeah.
new people, and I was like, I'm just gonna call you JT, and he kind of laughed a little. He's like, okay, fine. So whenever I do call him by his other name, he's like, that's so weird, Vicky.
Christian
Please
name.
don't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
We were playing earlier this afternoon before the stream started, JT and I.
Yeah.
And
He was telling you to go easy on him.
we figured that JT stands for Jamoke Tight Ass.
No.
That's not what you had in mind. You just think he looks like Justin
He
Timberlake.
looks enough like a younger Justin Timberlake. In fact, his Halloween costume, I made him.
You made him a Halloween.
Look, he wakes up to
costume?
pocket force. Yeah, he made his Halloween costume,
All
and
right.
he almost won the costume contest. with
Scuba
it.
has reloaded another 1,000 on the table. Has raised to 25 here. Called in seat 9. Is that Alcal? Is that what we should say with ace 10 off? And JT is going to call with pocket 4s as well. I think JT limped into this pot.
Yeah, how do we
No,
pronounce
no.
seat
That's
9?
not correct. He just called it. And it's Jack 10-5. Another huge flop for Scuba, who's flopped top pair and a flush draw.
Mm-hmm. He's ahead with a top pair too. So
Alcal has got middle pair. Scuba's
Running.
put in 60. Alcal is going to
and
get
JT's
all
gonna get
in
the F out
here.
of there. That's for sure. He's folding. He's insta folding.
Yeah, Scuba has called and is going to win this pot.
No diamond, no running diamonds,
Pair
no
of
tension
jacks
race.
is
Yeah.
going to be good enough.
Jacks are good. Oh, but the player went all in. Alcal went all in. Oh, he only had 188 left. And of course, Scuba called. Fun. How you been, Jason?
Excellent,
I
Vicky.
haven't seen you in a while. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done a stream.
Been hiding from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, your oppressive ways.
Yeah, I showed up the other day and I said, "Don't leave before I come in." And you're like, "Oh, Vicky's about to push in. I'm out of here now."
You told me, hey, you better not leave in the next 15 minutes, and I waited several downs.
No, it was not
downs
several
for you.
downs. I literally
Several
did it down.
downs.
I got a break. I had to start at the back and break. As I was pushing forward, I was like, "Jason just
Always
left."
start at the back. That's what I say, Vicky.
That's right.
I want you to know that I have pump faked several times tonight, already trying to call you Emily. I don't know how or why, what's going on with that, but I'm going to do my
Have you
best.
seen Emily, though, since our last
I don't even know who that person
stream?
is.
That's a
I
lie.
don't know an
That's
Emily.
a lie.
I don't know any Emilys. I just look in your
That's a
eyes,
lie.
and it looks like an Emily to me. Okay, Flo has woken up with pocket
Ooh.
jacks here, raised it to 25. I guess we're just going to say that's the standard raise now, is 25.
No matter what you have.
Dirty Dan has called Ace-10 offsuits, and original Dan, regular Dan, has got Ace-King offsuit. And he is going to crank it up a 3-bet to 127. Interesting.
And Flo calls. He's going to flat.
Flo has got a lot of money behind. And so, yeah, he's just going to call with the pocket jacks here. You could 4-bet
I feel
that
a king
hand.
coming.
She feels a king,
Oh,
no
an
king.
ace.
Just an ace.
Wow.
But, yeah,
Okay, so
Dan, the
Dan's-
three-better, has taken the
You have
lead.
jacks. That's. I mean, you know, you get
You just-
3-bet and you have jacks and you see an ace. He's got to know he's no good.
just
He
gonna
checks.
check fold?
Yeah, you're gonna check fold here. Although, you know, if he makes it like 100, you might have to call 100. He makes it a little more. I can't see. Dan's head isn't that big, but I can see.
He's bet 280. That's basically pot.
What are you thinking about, dude?
And
Does he really have an
he
ace?
says, I've got pocket jacks, man.
Yeah, what if he just has diamonds?
I've got pocket jacks, yeah. What if he...
Mm,
Well, he 3-bet me so
what are you
big.
thinking about?
Maybe he's just got 10s and he's firing through. Yeah, probably going to find a fold here from Flo. He says...
They're so pretty. I don't want to lay them down.
He says, these jacks are about as good looking as my mustache. How could I ever get rid of them?
Oh,
I have.
looks like he's gonna call.
Let me just flick in three black chips here. And we have got a big pot, ladies and gentlemen. $842 in the pot, going to a turn of 3 of clubs, board
no
pairs.
help, really.
And Flo is going to check, and Dan has to think that that is an excellent card.
I feel like this is an all-in for Dan,
Yeah, just
but he's been called the whole way. So
well, yeah, just
is
390
he-
behind.
Does he feel like he's being a trap set against him? I
well,
mean,
you're just never going to fold here.
he's gonna
with-
check
with
back. What's he gonna
390.
do?
You,
Oh, he checks back.
He is checking
He's
back.
like, maybe
he's trapping. I don't know, because I can't imagine there's any card that you want to fold on.
Oh,
Queen
I
of
thought it was
Hearts
Jack. It's
on
not,
the
it's
end.
Queen.
I guess he'll be happy to not see a diamond. And if it's checked to him, he is going to bet $392.
Absolutely.
He is going to check.
No, he
That
checks it
just as
back.
I predicted, ladies
What a
and gentlemen.
nice guy.
Is that what he
You
is?
might have got another 50
Yeah,
bucks out of the
nice-
dude.
He's a nice guy, is what he is. Okay, that was. So Dan's gonna take that one down with Ace King. Maybe left some value on the table, but who knows? Flo might he might have just said, "I'm gonna call once on the flop. I'm not gonna put any more money in this pot." We'll never know.
Maybe. We will never know.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen some decent action here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for the all-ins, all-ins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to see it happen. It is kind of cute to have a seat 4 and 3, Chad and ET, both in their festive gear,
It's cute.
right
Very
next
cute.
to one another.
Yeah. Have you been on the holiday party circuit yet, Vicky?
I have not. I do have a holiday party on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Who parties on a Wednesday?
I don't know.
You guys
It's
out
like
of
the middle of the
control, man.
week. It's time to.
Yeah. All right, your guy JT's cranked it up here to 15. He has got.
We don't know what he has yet. It's saying that Dirty raised, but Dirty called.
And
it looks like ET is going to re-raise with Ace King offsuit.
Yeah.
Makes it 90.
Chad called with the Jack 9 of diamonds.
Let's see what
little squeezy
JT has.
from ET. And I believe he's going to at least get called by Chad here. Jack 9 of diamonds. Too pretty.
What does JT have?
Yeah, JT was the original raiser.
We'll never know.
Never know. I'm just going to assume that JT, Jamoke tight ass, those were pocket kings. Okay, he just knew. And I was incorrect. Chad gave it up, but Dirty Dan is going to say, "Yeah, let me put 75
Dinner for two.
in here
Let's
with
go.
9-6 offsuit." And he's going to outflop him. Middle pair of sixes. And he's just going to jam it. It looks like he only had 141 left. He is going to get called. And ET is not going to love this, as he has been drawn out on, and that's going to be a double for Dirty Dan, who shows the 6-9. And ET says,
they got it all in here.
Excellent play, sir.
Yeah.
Good job.
What a read.
You knew to call me.
Mm-hmm. Look at JT inspecting those cards. Really, man? You really called this shit with 6-9,
right? He's saying,
damn.
He's saying, you played that worse than the Steelers did today, man. Just kidding to, I don't know who I'm apologizing to Dan and the Steelers fans. Yeah.
Man, the Steeler fans are about, they're crazy. The bar right on the end here is like a Steeler fan bar.
Bon Air next door is
so if the Steelers are playing, you need to get to Red Star early to get this game started, because if you show up later, it's going to be hard to find parking. There's still plenty of parking in the back, but I've made that mistake once or twice. I'm like, really? What is? Oh yeah, it was like a Thursday night game, which didn't hit me that they were the ones
sneak
playing.
Up on you. Sneak up on you. There's Saturday night football going on right now. Detroit and Denver playing right now.
I know. You know who
I'm
rooting for.
By the
Jared
time people
Goff.
see this, Jared
Goff.
Why?
Yeah, that's my quarterback.
Your fantasy quarterback?
No, I just
you just like Jared Goff
of the quarterbacks left in the league. He's my favorite.
Left in the league.
Yeah.
All right, let's come back to this and check out this
and we'll
action.
Circle back to Jared Goff.
A couple of limps, and then Adam is going to raise it to 25 with Ace Jack offsuit. Is called immediately behind. Scuba has got a pretty
Scuba's got a
Jack of hearts.
Did Scuba
on
just
the
call?
Button. He did just call, and it looks like Dan says, "I don't fold. I have 7-5 of clubs." Come on, man.
Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan.
Yeah.
Dan is in
Apologies
C5. Dirty,
to
Dirty's
clean
in C2.
Dan in seat 5. 3 ways to a flop of King 7,
2 hearts.
6, 2 hearts.
I mean, Dan's ahead at the moment, but it's not looking good.
It's going to check to Scuba here, who has got a flush draw and is going to bet it. He's enjoying a massage, saying, "Hi, nice massage lady. I'm down a lot of money already. Could you make
it hurt less?"
Massage therapist regularly available here at Red Star Social.
Oh, nobody calls. Adam gets out of the way.
Dirty Dan laid down middle pair.
He laid it down.
That is surprising to me.
I mean, there was a heart coming. It was time to let it go. Cut your losses.
He knew that the heart was coming. Was the answer?
He knew.
All right. Straddle on here, ladies and gentlemen. So we get a cheers between JT and Chad. Enjoying some holiday cheer. It is Dirty Dan with the straddle for $5 here, and we'll fold around.
Adam doesn't like the Dolly Parton.
Yeah, Adam plays too good for that. On the button, though, Flo has got an ace-9 offsuit and is going to
raise it. Men click it to 10.
You raised to 10.
Oh, that's right. Men click Dick. That's your name.
Excuse me?
Men click Dick.
I would
that's
never.
You.
I would never.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see here. Called in the small blind
Wait a
by
minute.
7-8 offsuit and Dirty Dan with Jack 8 of diamonds in the.
Nope. It flows ahead with the ace.
Okay,
Pair
all
of
I
aces.
said was I was announcing the pre-flop action. So thanks for immediately rebutting that, Vicky.
Hey, but Dirty's got some outs. He could get quad eights. It's still possible. Not possible anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see. A pair of aces is ahead. That kicker's not
Dan
very.
is leading here for
Yeah,
$40.
but does Flo feel really
into a pot of
confident with
80.
that 9 kicker?
I think
I wouldn't. He's
looks,
just gonna flat.
that looks like a
Oh no,
raise.
he raised.
No, that was a raise, Vicky.
That was a raise. I can't see the reflection.
Oh, okay. Well, you should definitely call the action. You should definitely interrupt me while I'm calling it.
I
so you
need
can-
I need glasses. I think
That's fine. That's fine.
that was a decent size. Oh, it's a bomb pot. Bomb pot time.
Oh, ladies. Okay, you know what? You can call the action. You're back in
Bomb pot.
charge here. Vicky.
Gosh, it's gonna take a while though.
It's going to take a while.
Just takes a minute to get all the graphics out there, but they're doing great. The fact that we can read all the cards, see both boards. Okay, what I would like to see JT do here, which he's probably not going to do. I got one of these days we got to have Daniel play, our dealer Daniel. He's doing a great job in there, one of the best. We need Daniel on this live stream.
I just saw men click dick in the chat. I was like, who is messing around? It's us. That was us who did that. So, okay, good.
It is.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, but I
That's
would love to see
great.
JT live Daniel this pot, and that would be potted in the dark. If he just threw $45
Live
out there.
Daniel this pot.
Live
That's Daniel the
Daniel.
dealer.
Yep.
He's been known to pot in the dark. I haven't been here for one
It's
of
called
those.
a live Daniel.
Okay.
Pot it in the dark.
All right.
I mean, he'll do it like before you've even scooped up the $5 anise. He's like, pot it.
Okay.
And JT wakes up with a boat on the bottom board. If he had potted in the
yeah,
dark,
he's
people
got a-
would be
he's got
likely
a-
to not believe him.
He's got a boat
They
and
would've
a
called.
wrap on the top board as
He
well.
does. Super mega wrap, looks like.
It's pretty rappy.
Does anyone else have a 9? Yeah, so Adam has a 9 with 3 overs to a better boat. So JT cannot get quads, but JT's good for now.
Yeah, Adam bet 15, and now it's going to be called in a
I feel like JT's going to
handful of
pot
spots.
this. He's not just going to flat. Although he doesn't. There are clubs on the top. Yeah, he's going to pot it.
Yeah, he's made it 125. And, I mean, Adam's going to have to at least call here because he has the nut clubs on the top. As a matter of fact, Adam could raise it. Adam could just get his 490, the rest of his stack in right here. The rest of these.
What do you think he's going to do?
Rest of these guys. Oh, yeah, he's put it in.
Oh, he did.
He says, we're going to get it in. And I'm interested to see what the graphics are going to say once we clear out Owl Cow
I think
here.
you still really can't trust those graphics based on.
What are you
I
talking
feel
about?
like it's only reading the one board. That's initially the bottom board is the one that it's reading off of.
Really?
Yeah, because we
Very
can
clever.
see the other board. I mean,
don't
either
know.
way.
I think that might be correct.
Oh, I think Adam just got there. I can't tell yet, but I think Adam got a better boat, unless that's a queen. What was
I believe,
it? It was a brick and a deuce. The king was at the top. Maybe it was a queen on the bottom. If it's a king on the bottom, then Adam. But no, Adam didn't. Yeah. So JT is gonna chop it with Adam because he did not get his straight
right.
at the top, but it was close. He had a lot
Close.
of outs. He had a lot
Yeah.
of outs. Close.
What do you
Right.
do? What do we
It counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
here at
right?
Red Star Social? We don't award
Almost.
anything for close. You don't get
No,
any.
no
you can't
consolation
get 1/8 of the
prizes.
pot or anything.
No,
You, can't
you might get a smile from your dealer. If it's Daniel, maybe a giggle. Yeah. Ha, you thought you were good. You thought you were gonna get it all. Nope.
If a dealer told me, "Oh, that was close," I don't know how I would take that. I'm not sure that I would.
It's a consolation prize.
I'm
You
not sure
should
that I
take
would.
it. Smile.
The consolation of seeing my opponent stack all
Well, you
of my
almost
chips.
got there.
Oh, well, that's great.
You almost got it all.
Sweet almost that we made.
I mean, it's not easy to scoop a bomb pot.
It definitely is not.
It's not easy.
It's definitely not. You know, getting half's not the worst result.
Getting half is great when you get like 4 other people. Like when you have the stone cold nuts, you really just want to not scare everybody away.
think it's situational, dependent. How much money is in the pot? If you could scare everybody away, then you get the whole pot.
True. However, I'd rather win half or 3/4 of four people's
Ladies
money.
and gentlemen, H-Town Chad had the red star nuts, the 6'4" offsuit
Wasn't
under the
feeling
gun.
it.
Just mucked it.
They've
Chad.
been hot today, though.
Check out
my
my
6'4's been
sweet suit.
doing well
Mm-hmm.
so far today. I've been here since noon.
Folds to Scuba. Vicky has reported that the red star nuts are hot today.
Scuba raises.
Since noon.
Yeah, they've been.
He's going to make it 30. There was nobody in the pot previously.
And here's Flo with ace jack, and he's going to raise.
Yeah, that's... He
125.
understands what's going on here.
Yeah. JT's not happy about it. He's going to lay it down. Oh, no.
He's going to do a little dance for us. What is Scuba
He's gonna
going to
give a
do?
speech.
He's got 6'5". He's out of position. He says,
Let's gamble.
this guy's got a lot of money.
I like this guy.
Let's
This guy's
see what's going to
my,
happen. Scuba's your guy? And he is going to outflop the ace-jack 9-6-4. Middle pair for Scuba. Who's going to check.
Yeah, Flo has some outs and backdoor flush draw. But
Flo.
Scuba's ahead, and he's going to check it, and Flo's going to bet it, and Scuba's like, I think I'm good, man. I think I'm going to call. Or is he going to race? I feel like he's probably going to call.
Vicky, mind reader.
Mind reader.
Figuring this out. Yeah, he's got to at least call. He calls the 215.
And
That's a
here
big bet,
comes
too.
the 5.
It is a 5 of hearts. Rigged.
No,
Game
this
is
is me
rigged.
playing like
Game is
if
rigged.
this was look, this guy, if y'all want to know what I play, this Scuba is Sticky Vicky.
That's how you play.
This is me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can whoop you with 5-6 offsuit, and you
Okay.
think you're good.
Yeah.
And here it comes, and you check, and now he's
You're
betting
saying,
into him.
suck
and he's
out
like,
artist is what you are, Vicky?
Yeah.
This
Although
is-
there are straight, yeah. Scuba's like,
Okay,
yeah,
so,
I'm all
so
in.
Flo
Two
bet
pairs
450
good.
here. That is a questionable continue.
And he got an instant call. He snapped him off, and Flo has no. So you could run it 10 times. He can't catch up.
He's dead there. In my opinion, with ace jack of clubs there, you really need to just check when it comes 5 on the
Yeah,
turn.
exactly. Because there are 2 straights there that get there with the 5. And
Well,
poor guy, but
and
sorry,
your guy
Scuba.
flopped a set,
way to
or just has
represent.
pocket tens, or
Scuba's
has
my
there's so many hands that are beating you. And
Poker
so
soulmate.
I think there's just a better spot for you.
My doppelganger.
Better
poker
spot for
player.
you to put all of your money into the pot than with ace jack on the turn when you're dead. And yeah, that's gonna clean him out, right? That's
For the most part, I think.
I believe Scuba covered him, so yeah.
We're gonna
Scuba
find, yeah.
on a roller coaster, I believe
Yeah.
has already reloaded twice, and probably has the biggest stack at the table now as he rakes this pot of 2,100. He's gonna have a little bit over $2,100.
Yep. Look at that smile. He's kind of smile. Little smirky smiles. Like it feels. I don't know. I kind of feel for Flo here, but my kind of hand is 5-6 offsuit.
Okay.
And it feels
All
good to bust ace jack suited with 2 live cards. 5-6 offsuit.
That's how you guys know that if you ever find yourself in a game
Now
with Sticky
listen,
Vicky,
hold on.
life is
now,
good,
like
man.
6-4
Life is
though
good.
would have been almost just as good as long as Scuba wasn't in it. Like 6-4 would have beaten ace jack there too.
So you're saying that Chad, who folded the red star nuts,
Did Chad have 6-4?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
hand,
yeah.
that was this hand.
he would have gotten the almost award, the
No.
Sticky Vicky almost
He would
award.
have got the crack smile. Gotcha. Almost.
Well played, Chad, by not getting yourself into.
Don't take the red star nuts
He
bait.
would have flopped 2 pair, but would have had to put a lot of money in to see that first. So. It's gonna be oh, we're breaking out the knit game again.
what
Ladies
it
and
looks
gentlemen,
like.
just tuning in, Sticky Vicky's going to tell you about the knit game. Everybody's getting these chips because why? What's happening right now?
They're playing the stand-up game with chips. It's a bounty. The last person with a chip has to pay the rest of the table $10 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you ditch your chip?
Win a pot.
That's all you got to do is just win a pot, right?
Win a pot. You get to hand it in. You're safe.
Yeah. And the last
Yeah.
person with a chip pays every player at the table $10.
Look, we got someone in the comments over here talking about Scuba having crushed me many times. It happens, you know.
Marcussa says Scuba has crushed me many times.
All right, so
Bronson says, "Sweet jacket, Chad. Miss you, buddy." It's a full suit, Bronson.
Talking about the Nick game, though, Jason.
Yes.
Who do you think is going to be the last one with the Nick game button?
I would say, in general, when you're playing the Nick game or the stand-up game, you really just want to play normal, okay? If you start forcing things, trying to rid yourself of that button,
I'm going to call...
That's when you're going to get yourself in trouble.
I'm going to call Dan seat 5.
Okay.
It's going to be the last one.
Well, it does usually...
That's my guess.
It's a disadvantage to the tighter players at the table. In fact, oftentimes why the Nick game is
supposed to induce a lot of action.
Try to loosen those guys up. So, yeah, I think Dan is a reasonable choice.
Look,
C5.
Ace High is going to take this pot down. It wasn't much of a pot, but it's $120, and it's
just
good. Ace
Immediately,
High.
H-Town Chad says, I don't have to, I'm out of the Nick game. I win. Excellent work, Chad. That's why I picked you to be the big winner. Plus,
let's see, we haven't got an update on stacks.
Repping
but,
the Texans there.
Yeah, Phil wins this easy. What? No, okay, who is this? Luke in the comments. Phil wins this easy. Is he winning the Nick game?
No.
Or is he the big winner for the night? Because that's okay. We should let the audience in. Phil is actually JT in seat 1.
Oh, right.
So that's his real name. I'm not allowed to call him that. You won't hear me say it again.
Mm-hmm.
But
JT, Horseshoe Phil, if you nasty. I would say occasionally known to play tight himself, so he might be in a bit.
I don't know. He's sausage. I mean, he might be a little looser today, watching the Steelers lose.
Because why come?
That's what he was doing today.
Oh, right.
All right, 5-6, Adam. 5-6 offsuit.
That's your hand. Oh, he just mucked it in.
I don't know. Scuba, come on, represent. Nah, he's folding. No, he's not. Good. He's got a raise. Yes.
He is in.
Yes, 25 to
almost
go.
Almost middle position, and so when you get the 10-5 offsuit, dime store, is that what they call it? He's going to raise to 20, and it might just get all the way through.
It's what it looks like.
In fact, it does.
He won that $3 fair and square.
I think you have to show as well when you.
When you play the Nick game, you got to show your hand.
Play the Nick game and you win. You have to show. So he says, "Yeah, that's right, guys. I had 10-5, a better than average holding for Scuba."
Everyone goes, "Oh yeah, we're playing the Nick game. I forgot." Oh, Dirty. Yeah, so that's tough because Dirty in the comments again. Sorry, someone else has their money on Dirty. I don't know if I said this, but that's a close call for me. I know your money's all on H-Town Chad, and I love Chad to death. I love his wife. She's a sweetheart. She also works up here. God, these three, still.
Who has the worst wife at the table, Vicky? Of all these players, which player do you think has
the table?
Do you
I know two of their wives.
Okay.
I don't know the other guys' wives.
Okay.
Or they're single.
This is a Scuba type hand here under the gun with Jack 9 of diamonds.
That's like too premium of a hand for him, I think.
I believe we got a straddle here. Adam's got the straddle on. And so he's just going to make it $30.
Talk about prediction. 60.
He's made it $60.
You're halfway right.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and the aces.
Oh my gosh.
Right behind a shortish stack from Al Cal. He's got 168.
How did we say that? Are we saying that correctly?
I think Al Cal is probably.
Alcal?
He's going to make it 168, and it's going to fold back to Scuba, who's going to call with the Jack High.
Oh, four's hat. Dan, Dirty. No, Dan. See if Dan lays it down. Okay.
Scuba says he can give a little speech first, and then
he's going to call.
Put the money in here.
There it is.
Jack 9 of diamonds is kind of the hand that you want to take on aces with, but you would rather not take on aces.
Red flop.
A jack on the board and a diamond. 4 is nothing.
Ooh, no help. Oh, Dirty would have.
Oh, he has rivered 2 pair.
Yep, and Dirty folded 4s, so Dirty would have had a set.
I think it was regular Dan.
Jack Knight. Oh, yeah, Dan. Yeah. Sorry. Thanks. I have to keep those 2 straight. He would have already tossed in his knit button.
Alcal did not show his aces. She's going to absorb the pain. Says, let me break out this wallet. Look at that wallet. What is
on fire.
What's he got in there, Vicky? What do you count? Count up those bills. 1, 2,
what? That's no.
Al Cal is going to break out his milk money, reload, as Scuba stacks up another pot.
You played with this guy earlier.
Which guy?
Al Cal.
Yeah, we played a couple of hands together.
Flo and Al Cal.
Both of them, I would say, didn't really play enough hands to
No.
figure out what's going on with them. But
yeah, I got over there, and then y'all were breaking, so
yeah,
I got to do you like 3 or 4.
We were like, oh no, Vicky's
And I dealt you something good because you raised and everybody folded.
Everybody pretend like we have to go somewhere so we can break this table.
No, Vicky's here. Time to go.
You always deal me good hands. Vicky.
You did. It was like a $10 straddle, 2 calls. You raised a 60. Everybody folded. You made like $35.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do anything.
What did I have that hand?
I have no idea.
I mean, surely aces. I would never raise it up with anything less than aces. Double straddle. Oh, no. Okay, it's a single straddle, but you can raise it to $10.
The minimum, I'm sorry, the maximum starting straddle is $10 here at Red Star. So the most you can under the gun straddle, like start it off, is the maximum 10. So it looks like a $10 straddle. But the act is blind, so they have to double every time.
Your guy Dirty Dan's got King Queen offsuit and has
Dirty's
raised
gonna raise it
looks
up.
like $40.
Hey, heard us talking shit that maybe Chad or JT were gonna be the big winners. He's like, I
did not talk shit.
He's like, I gotta represent.
ET's got pocket 8s here. He's going to 3-bet it to 90.
Oh, and Adam wakes up with the ladies.
And
It's
ET
a dream
does
scenario.
not have much behind. It's interesting. He sort of just min-bet it.
He's going to make it 200. 150, 200. What's in
These
Adam's
are your
range
predictions?
Here? 150 to 200. He's going to bump it up.
He's going to just call.
No, he did not. He raised. What? He just called?
He just called 88.
No flipping.
Because he's got...
He wants to entice Scuba.
He's got
He
players
needs Scuba
behind.
in there.
Yeah, Scuba's
Yeah, but
behind.
look, all of his outs are gone. He can't flop a set. So queens are not looking good.
Well, he definitely knew that, and that's why he just called.
And
right,
look,
right,
and
Vicky?
somebody's got pocket 8s. Quads of the day are available. This is a very exciting hand. I'm so excited right now.
Scuba has 4-betted to 260 with ace queen. That's going to clear some players out. ET's going to call here because he doesn't have much behind. And
he's like, I can triple up. Oh, he lays it down.
Adam will just jam here. I am pretty positive. That's what he did.
Yep, all of it.
Scuba is, of course, saying, "Do you think I fold? I don't fold. I don't fold hands. I just won it all with Jack 9. Now I have Ace Queen. Are you kidding me?" And
he goes, "How much is that?"
I mean, it's 285 to call. He's already put in 260, so he is going to be calling here. And Adam is in excellent shape.
Alert, Adam in the pot. Let's see if Adam can toss
in
his
the chat
game.
says alert, Adam in the pot. What do you do when Adam's in the pot, Bronson? What are you trying to say? Flop is Jack 9.
Is that the
6.
Bronson that used to work here?
A 4 of
hey,
clubs.
Bronson. Yeah.
And Adam's going to scoop this pot.
He does.
Pocket
His queens hold. No aces available. Yeah. Nice double up, Adam.
More than double.
And he got rid of his knit game button, so he's safe and he paid. He lost last time. So he's good to go. Hold on, I'm getting tangled up here, Jason. Here we go.
Vicky is stepping all over.
I'm not stepping.
Cables.
All right. Oh, hi. Bron says hi. Hi. Now I can see the chat. This is great. I love all these people joining us and interacting with us. This is so awesome on a Saturday night. Getting ready for Christmas. What do you want for Christmas? What's on your Christmas list, Jason?
Oh, just to survive, man. Just to make it is all I'm looking forward to.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, spending time with the family is as great a gift as I could ever ask for. So. You guys can be open? I'll be here.
You know what? We're trying to get we're trying to drum up a Christmas evening game. So yeah, any one of y'all that are listening right now, we're gonna get an interest list, and I
feel like it.
I believe Christmas night is on a Monday.
Yeah,
and that's my regular shift, so I'm volunteering to be here. Not the only, but I'm definitely wanting to hang out with you guys on Christmas night.
Word in the chat is that we will open on Christmas night.
Yes.
And,
sounds like a winner. I can't wait. I cannot
been to plenty
wait.
of Red Star social holidays where all of a sudden there's fun leftover foods that have been brought. That's always a good time.
Well, there's that. Listen, my family does all of our stuff on Christmas Eve night. Like, we stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. And
Raging.
Once
partying,
midnight comes,
playing
1
through.
comes, my kid gets to open her presents. And, we go to bed 3, 4 in the morning, sleep till 10, 11 the next day, and take it easy. And everything's closed on Christmas Day. It kind of stinks.
Okay, your boy JT's been knitting it up here. He flopped top pair, but
did.
it was a monotone board.
And a spade got there on the river, and he still bet the river.
He let out,
Wasn't
maybe
scared.
turning his hand into
He goes, Dirty,
a
I know you don't have a spade. I deal to you way too much. I know how you play. And he throws a green bird to the dealer. I could be wrong. It looked like
I
it.
think that was his knit chip that he
Oh.
he threw in, but
Well, I heard Dan earlier talking
there's a
smack to
$5
JT.
the $5 nugget for Daniel. So
Yeah.
well earned, Daniel. Dealers tip other dealers really well, right?
Yeah,
that's
we
why,
do.
That's why JT is so generous there.
Yes.
Looks like we are down to 3, maybe is it 4? Some of these knit buttons are hiding out
I
here.
see. Is that E.T.? I don't think is good. Yeah, E.T.'s got his. Dirty's got his.
E.T. and Dan and 4 and 5 are hiding.
And
theirs.
9 and
they have
8.
knit button shame. But yeah, there's it
9,
looks
8,
like
and
there's
5.
at least 5 still alive here.
Mm-hmm.
King 10 suited for Al Cal in the 9 seat. He's under the guns, raised to 15. Gonna get some folds over to the blinds, and Scuba has
Pocket
nines, a monster hand for somebody who plays like Scuba does. So he's gonna 3-bet. Looks like $60, Vicky.
I mean,
Flo's got a good-looking hand in the big blind here as well.
yeah,
but
and he just got his aces cracked a Jack 9 suited, so he's scared of Scuba.
Flo did
Yeah,
not
but he's
get
like,
his,
"What's this
Flo
guy
did
have? I
not
don't
get his
know."
aces cracked. It was Al Cal who got
Oh,
his
it was.
aces cracked. But Flo has been messed up by Scuba as well.
Hold on, Flo just got stacked by Scuba.
Yeah, he had ace-jack of clubs, though.
Oh, that's right. It was
Al
ace
Cal
jack.
who
Thanks.
had the aces. I have
Yeah,
photographic
my memory-
memory.
yeah.
That's why I'm such a
I normally
killer
do,
at
but
poker, Vicky.
yeah.
So this is an interesting. Yeah, he's just
I
gonna
was gonna
muck.
say, nope,
You got an under the gun raiser and then a 3-bet. You have king queen offsuit. Might just be the right time to.
And Al
duck out
Cal
of this.
is just gonna.
He calls heads up. King 10
Flat.
versus 9-9. Who's going to be the? Ooh, diamonds. Ace high diamonds. So Al Cal's flopped the nut diamond draw, but is still behind the pocket nines from Scuba, who can't love the flop with an ace on the board. And he's going to check. Al Cal does not have a lot behind.
Got 8 outs, and he's
all
gonna
in.
rip it.
He's all in, and for Scuba, this is an interesting one. I don't even know what a guy who plays loosey-goosey like he does. You 3-bet and a guy just jams it on you on an ace-high board. You have pocket
And it's
nines.
for $140.
You don't love it? He's going to
Let's it
fold the
go.
best hand.
At the moment, yeah.
Al Cal says, hey, that's
no.
almost as good as winning with aces.
You know what I was gonna say pre this. Oh, if he doesn't show his hand, he's not getting rid of his. Oh no!
Devastation.
Oh, Dan, he's such a good. You're the best, Dan.
He's explaining.
Because you didn't show your hand.
Daniel's
It's in the mug.
explaining to
Sorry,
him.
buddy. It's mugged.
So Al Cal has to show his hand if he wants to rid
Ouch.
the knit button, and
a
he
little bit of drama.
just tossed it into the muck. Daniel did his job as the dealer, mucked his hand, and gave him the knit button back.
Says,
telling him.
no, sir. Well, sometimes you learn lessons the hard way.
Bronson says, Dirty's laugh is infectious.
It definitely is.
I can't hear the table audio in here, Vicky. Give me your best Dirty laugh.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, come on.
It almost
Come
sounds like the
on.
Pillsbury Doughboy laugh, though. Like the
Okay.
Yeah, if I can remember correctly.
All right.
JT's got a pretty crazy one, too. And both of them, too, hamming it up next to each other. I bet this is a lot of fun out there. Yeah. Just look, he's laughing, and they're still talking. JT's probably at least with me in the box to do it. Oh, my goodness.
All right. Seat 5 Dan has Queen
Seat
Jack
5 Dan.
offsuit and
Clean
is
Dan.
making it $15 to go. He does, I believe, have his knit button still. Scuba with a
AC Deucey, what do you think
ugly
about Scuba? Raise it up,
ace-deuce.
jack it up. 75. Let's go.
Reasonable person would just throw this in the muck, but he says, "Hey, I'm getting a massage,
No,
man.
he just
It's
calls.
vacation. I'm gonna smooth call the 15. It's called out of the blinds. Flo
What
has
does Flo have? We don't know yet.
pocket
threes. Not terrible. I'm rooting for pocket threes, actually.
Okay. It's King 10-4. Everybody misses here, but Dan has an open-ended straight draw. It's going to continue. It looks like you bet 15. You're going to want to bet a little more than that.
Your
But
knit
it's
game butted is
probably
on the line.
Going to work for
It
you,
works.
Dan. He's going to show his hand. He's going to say, I don't need this
Right, I
anymore.
pick my pony, and I am a loser.
You know, everybody missed there, so it was kind of an auto decision for them to fold, and maybe a little bit of Dan's image. He's been playing snug, and so they say we're not gonna mess with this guy. But flop an open-ender there, Dan. I would probably size it up a little bit. So it is Al-Cal, it is Flo, it is Dirty Dan. I see 3 knit buttons out there. What about ET and C4? What's hiding under his left hand? What is that?
Is that his knit button?
Oh, it's
yeah,
a
it
knit
is.
button.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Whoop. Oh, it's another BAM hat.
Oh no.
BAM hat.
No.
Yep.
Bomb pots do not count to the knit game, right?
I believe so. I know. I'm curious. What if you scoop a bomb pot? Do you get to get rid of your knit game
I
button?
still don't think so, but
I don't think so, because normally they're
Okay.
chopped, right?
all right. Before we see just a mountain of cards come on the board here, what hand do you
Okay.
want with these two boards?
You definitely
Vicky?
want ace,
Ace,
king,
with-
jack, 2 clubs.
Okay.
That's what you want.
Okay.
Right now, Alcal's got a 2 pair on the bottom and a decent flush draw, queen eye flush draw on the top. But yeah, I look at these boards and I go ace, king, jack. That's the best you could hope for me, right? Oh, yeah, Scuba's got a flush draw, but it's jack high. I feel like there's not a lot of clubs out there left.
Al-Cal's got clubs as well.
Yeah, there's 4 clubs left in the deck, and I don't know what
Dirty
anybody
Dan's
else
got
folded.
clubs as well. So yeah, a club here would be.
Be some drama. Does anyone have jack queen? Yeah, so Flo's got open-ended on the top. And king jack. Scuba's got king jack, so a 10 on the bottom or a queen on the top would help him. But he also has the nut flush draw at the moment because no one has the king of clubs. So, you know, this is where the king of clubs comes. Still don't know because there's a queen that could beat you, so yeah.
So you want king of clubs
Power
on
of
one board,
deduction.
queen of blood.
Like you're like,
clubs
shit,
on the
is
other
my
board.
queen of clubs good enough for a flush? And then you see the king, you know, come, and you're like, yeah, I know my queen is good.
Yeah, he's got a jack though. Vicky.
No, I understand. That's why I was saying if a king comes, he still doesn't know if he's good because a queen could beat him, unless you see them both come.
I see.
So there's a queen at the bottom, but Scuba needed it at the top. Ooh, if that had reversed, if it had reversed, King Jack would have Broadway on both boards, but it did not.
The ifs and almost.
Did not always.
Both boards pairing here.
And nobody has a queen in their hand. Oh no, Flo does have a queen.
I would guess.
But does
would
not have a
slow things
so-
down, but Flo is actually going to. It looks like
He does have trip queens. What?
yeah, he's got less than the pot, so he's going to put 330 in with trip queens and an open ender on the top board. Dan has followed him into the pot with just a pair of aces on both boards. It looks like
Well, right now,
he's got clubs
Dirty's
as well.
good for the top at the moment. Queen 7. No one has. What's the top board?
Okay, so
8.
he's made clubs on the top board.
He did make clubs on the top.
Flo
Scuba.
actually made the straight as well, but that's going to be no good because 7 high clubs from Dan.
Yep, good
Chop
enough.
it up. Chop that monster pot.
So much fun. I mean, they had a few other players. They built the middle a little, right? It wasn't for
Looked
nothing.
like it was Flo put 330 into a pot of 500 and some in there. So, yeah. It's not nothing, ladies and gentlemen.
Not nothing. Got to count for something.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be open on Christmas. Are you coming in? You coming out?
Yeah, we'll see. Probably
Bring some eggnog. Actually, no.
See if Santa Claus brings me a buy-in or two.
I'll bring some good goodies, some brownies or cookies.
It looks like Dan is reloading. Did we misread something there?
Dirty.
Did Flo scoop that putt?
We'd have to back it up. I stopped watching.
Because yeah, he's got no chips in front of him in his. Let's put in reload.
Oh, no.
Dirty
So
Dan.
apparently he only showed 2 cards and mucked the other 2. Wow, a lot of people learning lessons the hard way.
Did Daniel try to remind him? Is Daniel ruling with an iron fist from the box tonight,
Well,
or what?
I don't think... I mean, you can't influence someone to turn their cards over. You can say table showdown, but you can't say you got to... I mean, I guess you could say 4 to win. I got to see 4 to win.
Right.
But
if you were
they're
in the
already
box
tossed
and he
in the
shows
muck,
2 cards,
he must have showed the flush and then mucked the rest. Yeah, 4 to win.
that is a
Damn.
painful mistake. Painful mistake.
Ouch.
Okay, Chad has raised it up here to $10. He has pocket 3s. Got called in 4 spots. We're going to see a flop here of ace, 8, 4, 2 diamonds. Dan, regular Dan, in seat 5 has got a pair of aces. He is in the lead here, and not a lot for his opponents to put up a fight with. Your guy, JT...
He's got a 4.
He's got a pair and a
he beats
gut
a pair of
shot.
3s right now, and he calls.
He's called a
Here
30.
comes the 4.
He
Picks up. Now, there's not very many 3s left in the deck. I don't think there are any.
The backdoor gutter. Nope.
He knows he's beat.
Oh, but he's
laying it down.
No,
he's going to bet
looks
into
like
Dan.
he's going to lead into a rivered 2 pair.
He's going to check. He's going to get a feel. He's going to pump fake check. Told. Oh, dang, I was wrong. Did you even see those chips in his hand? Because I saw the check coming.
Bet
and
175. And Dan, based on what I know of him, I
just
think
hit
will
2 pair.
just call here.
Just hit 2 pair.
But you could definitely raise here. You have top 2 pair. JT showed no aggression so far in the hand.
It
but
looks like a
he's gonna
missed
call
flush bluff.
and,
So ace 10 is
JT's
definitely good.
JT says, I have this. I have a pair of 4s. Come on, man. No? Nothing? No good?
Not good enough. Not good enough. Are we good? We're good. We're just busting eardrums tonight, guys. If we are too loud, if I'm too loud, if I am too loud, let me know.
I wouldn't say too
Told my whole
loud.
life.
Maybe too many words.
Too many words?
Yeah, just occasionally.
I thought that's what I was here to do, though.
Yeah.
Talk words.
I'm just messing with you, Vicky. You know, I got nothing but love for your words.
Yeah, I'm probably a better dealer than I am a commentator. I don't know. Some of these people in the comments might be able to check those facts for me.
If you're in the chat, please rate Vicky's dealing on a scale of 1 to 708.
Yeah, let me know. Am I a better dealer
Vicky has
or commentator?
dealt to you before. Or just speculate.
That's me making noise. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was gonna get
yeah.
a snack. I've been here all day. Didn't really have much time to eat before we got in here.
Right.
Y'all are going to have to put up with me.
Perhaps the eating of the Sour Patch Kids while on the broadcast is what leads to your being a better dealer than
I'm
commentator?
going to do them quietly.
Okay.
You're never going to know
Okay.
that I'm ripping the heads off these little guys. I might make some faces, though.
Some Sour Patch Kids
Some
faces?
sour face. Oh, look. Scuba's got the Red Star nuts, and he raised it up.
Being called everywhere.
5-way to a flop. I don't know.
It's got middle pair, but that's
pair.
not good, as there's 2 players who've got a top pair here. Dirty Dan, the bad kicker. Regular Dan, slightly better kicker. Dan is going to lead at it, though, for $50. ET is basically all in. I did not... No, this can't be correct. His stack is wrong on the board there. Regular Dan maybe has been the tightest player at the table so far. Has top pair, medium kicker. Player has donked into him for $50. He's thinking Oh, no. Don't do it, Dan. Don't do it. Don't. He's going to lay down the top
Look,
pair.
he already got rid of his Nick game button. So
Dan,
he doesn't have to worry about it.
Dan. Scuba says, oh, what's that? I'll take middle pair. I'll take middle pair, no kicker, no problem.
Flo's got to know, with an all-red board, that Queen 7 suited's no good. Watch a Queen come, though, and it would have been good. Who knows? I'm not calling there. I know I'm sticky, but I'm not calling with Queen 7 of clubs there.
That is an expert level play, Vicky. I agree.
I'm getting better.
King on the turn. Dan's going to shove here. I think, presuming that
Scuba's going to lay this
his
down.
hand is good. Because he knows Scuba could show up with anything there. And he's going to raise him if he had something better. Yeah, he's going to show the 6.
He only showed the 6.
I'm gonna get out of here. Dan, do you have your knit button? Did you just muck your hand with that? Oh no. Oh, he's
got to do it again.
again.
Holy crap.
Dan,
Dan.
Dirty Dan
JT's,
has
look,
to,
man,
has
that
to
just
show
happened.
his
Why didn't you show
hand
your
if he wants to get rid of the knit button.
Oh, my gosh.
But he mucked his hand, so he keeps the knit button.
Oh, my goodness.
Says, here's a red bird for you, Daniel, despite the fact that you could have told me.
So at least Alcal's got to feel not so bad anymore because he wasn't the only one to mug a hand and have to keep that button.
Still 4 ways in the knit game. It appears Dirty Dan in seat 2 could have rid himself of his. ET in seat 4. And that's Flo and Alcal in seats 8 and 9. Fidgeting, fooling with the knit button over here in seat 8. He's explaining. I should do a thing with this.
Do you think anybody else will fail to get rid of
It's tough when you're just, nobody calls you. You're kind of on autopilot. You throw your hand into the muck and you collect the pot.
When it first starts, you're right? Like,
yeah.
The first few hands that are won, it's an automatic, hey, get rid of this thing. But once you've been playing, they've been playing another 20 minutes plus maybe now. Yeah. You kind of maybe forget about it until it's like, oh, I want a pot. I can give you this. Oops. Ouch. All right, who's got what? None of these are super premium, but I like the action. Dirty Dan's got 9 deuce, and he's got middle pair. And he's ahead at the moment. He's a pretty big favorite with 67%.
ET's got a gutter ball.
He does.
And is bet $40.
That
might do it.
Call.
ET's played pretty snug. Dan's got middle pair. He's got no kicker.
Deuce.
Did he already throw in a call? He did.
Oh, 9.
That's
Ouch.
not so good for you, ET.
Oh, that's bad.
Looks like he's going to continue again, though. He's going to hate that more than anybody.
Smooth
Hates
call.
chewing noises, listening to Vicky eat Sour Patch Kids. No, he's going to get check raised all in. He's going to auto muck. I think, was that a bet of 100?
Oh, he shows it. Gets rid of the button. I was going to say, he's going to flip that over.
Good thinking, Dirty Dan.
He flipped it over.
Fool me once. Shame on fool me.
JT with the moral support. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Good job, buddy. Flip your hand over. Get rid of that button. My goodness. I wonder if the people at home hear our players? I think a little bit. But we cannot hear them. And I know that they are having a blast out there.
Weather, food, metal music in the chat says, is that dude getting a massage while playing?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, Scuba is enjoying a massage, a common practice in poker rooms around the world, and Red Star Social, Burn at 183 in Austin, Texas, is no exception.
These are licensed massage therapists.
Vicky knows because she checks their license before every time before she gets a massage.
You have to sign a waiver to get a massage.
Hold on. Let me see your license, ma'am.
They're really good. Listen, as a dealer, your shoulders are all the knots are carried up in my shoulders, and these girls, give them 20 minutes, 30 minutes, they can work it all out.
Giddy up. Let's go. It appears we are sans graphic for this hand, but I saw A raise come from, that's Dan in seat 5. Made it $8.
Mm-hmm.
And
8 to skate. 8 to skate.
What do we do?
I don't know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's rare. I want to
go have a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like everybody folded except maybe.
Looks like a good time.
Oh, there's a raise
Okay.
by Flo
See
to
if we can
$100.
catch up here. I think
Looks-
Scuba was the original raiser here. Maybe it was Dan, then Scuba put some money in, and yeah, Flo made it 100. And I believe Scuba called.
It looks like Scuba and Flo are the only ones left.
We're gonna play this one blind. I'm ready. I'm ready, Vicky. Let's do it.
I'm gonna put.
When he 3-bets to 100, what are we
I'm
putting?
gonna
what are we
guess
putting
that
him
Scuba
on here?
has 6-8 suited.
Okay.
That's my guess.
I'm more interested in the
and
3-better.
Flo
Flo made it
has
100.
10s or jacks.
10s or jacks.
Yeah, versus
Okay.
6-8 suited. Let's see what it was. Oh, here they come.
Daniel slow playing the flop. Scuba's got 5-3 of hearts.
Oh, they're letting us catch
and
up.
Flo's
Okay, Flo
got
has King 10.
King 10. So
not an overpair.
Both of them have
5-3 is pretty close to
less hand
6-8.
than you suspected. Flop comes King High, King Queen 9. Flo says, "Oh, thank you, little baby Jesus. Thank you so much." And has jammed. Did he went all in for considerably larger than the pot. Says Scuba, leave me alone. Oh, he has a knit button as well.
He shows
Okay,
his
I
hand
see.
too.
I see. So yeah, I guess that maybe makes more sense. And so we are now heads up in the knit game. It's Alcal in seat 9, I believe. ET in seat 4. Yeah, still.
And it would be ET right now if Alcal had shown his hand.
Rub it
earlier.
in, why don't you, Vicky?
I
Let
will.
him know.
I'm good at that.
Let him know.
Hey, buddy.
He could have collected a $10 bounty, but he might be on the hook now. Again, the knit game.
I think they both have some pretty low stacks too. Like they're, it's going to be kind of tough because that gets beat up. Because what if they go against each other? They lose your money, and then you got to pull money out of your wallet to pay these people.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that. And then
Terrible.
You just run.
Yeah, dude. I'll pay you next week. See you later. I gotta go.
I would gladly pay you a knit bounty for next week for another
For a
hand
pot today, yeah.
Something like that. Adam with the straddle to $5 here. And your boy JT's got the pocket 7s. What's going to happen? He's going to 5x it to 25, it looks like. Gets immediately called by Dirty Dan, who has 2 cards. Oh, okay, and ET's going to jam here from the small blind, trying to get rid of his knit button. We don't see the hands
Oh,
yet.
it's JT. 7s. He's got 7s. Pocket 7s. And Dirty with his favorite offsuit, 9-6.
Yeah, ET's got King Queen, so he's flipping versus the 7s, and JT's going to have to call the 108 more.
135 total, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait
So,
to
yeah,
see what Dirty does.
JT has called it, and Dirty's holding his
like,
hand
"This
up,
is
which
my
means he's going to
hand."
fold. I believe the players have agreed to run it twice here, but the first board is the one that counts for the knit game. So
They're going to make a deal? Let's see. Yeah, they're talking about it 2 times.
yeah, they're going to run it twice, but again, only the first board counts for the knit game.
That's strange, because normally ET likes his, maybe I'm wrong. I thought he was a 1 or 3.
It's all hearts. ET has a heart draw. He has
Oh,
made a
he
flush,
made hearts.
and that means Alcal
It's always great
is
to
going
win
to
the
be
first
the
one.
loser of the knit game. But we still have half the pots on the line here. Second board. Your guy JT in good
7s
shape.
look good. And they hold.
chop that
Chop
monster
it up.
pot.
Chop
but
it up.
that means Alcal, he does have to go to his wallet.
Oh,
Vicky.
man.
Just
That is the worst.
The bummer fortune teller.
That is the worst.
He's pulling out more money so that he can. I think he has.
Some lessons are just
He
better
can cover
learned
it
the
with
hard
the
way.
chips he has there. I think he's got 100 there. But he's
Yeah,
gonna,
you don't want to take it off the table.
he's gonna want some more.
Ouchie, ouch, ouch. I can't see that comment. There's a comment.
Weather, food, metal music says, I've never seen it happen. I'm questioning why I haven't been doing that while working.
I guess
That's,
they're talking about the massage
yeah,
lady.
referring to the massage Can you get a massage while dealing, Vicky? Is that
That would be pretty difficult. No, but you know, if you get a 30-minute break, which happens pretty often, or on a brush, you got 30 minutes waiting around to get back in. That's a great time. You know, if they're available.
right?
Because
right.
if they've got a line of players on the list, they might not be available for you.
I think the
You
comments
know,
are
massage
might be-
pods are pretty popular. Do you
Yeah,
know what those are?
Of course, I know the massage pod.
Yeah, where everyone will throw in $5. Pick a suit is usually
Yeah.
the most
Yeah.
common way they're done.
Yeah. I like to
And
go
then-
rainbow.
Yeah, but the rainbow,
rainbow.
adds $10. So instead of
Yeah.
a $20 massage, you get a $30 massage if you win. And that way there's a guaranteed winner on the flop, and it doesn't have to run out. Because if it's a rainbow board and no one bought rainbow, then you're going to run it out and see what happens. I always like a sweat, though.
All right, Scuba's got the $10 straddle on here. Flo has got that king-queen offsuit. He's going to limp with the king-queen offsuit. Let's see what materializes here. The guy JT's got the suited dime store. Says, I know. That's a fold. That is a fold. What excellent fold, JT. Don't listen to sticky Vicky shit. ET's going to come in here on the button with an ace-3 offsuit.
I feel like my pony right now is definitely...
Adam's going to call with a big blind from the big blind with a suited king, and Scuba's got 10-8 offsuit. He's going to check.
Scuba's going to wreck it.
And he is going to flop middle
not.
pair, but Flo
Flo's
got
ahead.
top pair. Scuba's going to lead, though, for 60 into 41.
Two people with runner, backdoor flush draws. And...
Yeah, those hands are going to fold.
yeah, Flo's doing a great job with top mediocre kicker. Top pair.
I assume,
King, queen.
I'm not looking at Flo right now, but I assume he has put the call in here. Unless he wanted to raise. Yes, yeah, we are. He did raise it to 210. It's going to fold back to Scuba, who is going to have somewhat of a decision. There's a flush draw on board, pretty wet board. Maybe your opponent's drawing. Says I've reached the scalp massage portion. He's going to show the 10. Get out of here.
I'm out of here.
All right.
Adios.
And then he's showing him the hand. He did not have to in that circumstance.
Hooey.
That's Vicky with an audible yawn
Audible
on the
yawn,
program. No
sorry.
problem. No problem. Can just move the microphone away from your yawn.
Is that?
anytime you
Can
like,
I do
but
that? I
yeah,
didn't. I
yeah.
was
No,
not
it's-
aware.
It's fine. It's no problem.
Yeah.
It is getting later into the evening.
What is it?
Vicky
Like
with a full dealing shift
9:30?
before she.
Yeah, I'm gonna go deal when I get out of here.
You're gonna
I'm
deal
go
more?
back. F yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Here for it.
Again, we are at Red Star Social Poker Room, Austin, Texas. Burn it 183. Find us on the Poker Atlas app. You can sign up for a seat there. You could sign up for a seat in this game should it become available. I'm imagining other seats available.
Oh yeah, this
right
game's
now,
gonna
Red
go
Star.
for a while. This game is gonna continue after the stream. These players will keep this game alive.
Good.
Our stream will go usually 2.5-ish hours. I know we're a little delayed today.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, when we get out, you want to go in there? Yeah, I'll go deal it. Get Dan out of there. I'll
all right.
take over.
Your guy, Dirty Dan.
Oh.
He's got suited ace-9 of
But
hearts.
my other guy, Scuba.
He's raised it to 20. Is Scuba your
pocket
guy
queens.
now?
Yeah, my other guy.
He's in the big blind
I got
with
3 guys.
queens,
I got
and
4. I got a few.
3-bet it to 70. Looks like Dan put in the call. Some action players here, and the flop.
Red, but just 1 heart. Sad.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a fold for Dan here. As it's going to be looks like a big lead.
160, 135?
Yeah, he bet
160.
Bet 160 into 141. Says will not be shortchanged here.
Not good enough. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Is this guy crazy? Yes, he is. I only have ace
All
high.
he only needs is an ace.
What do I do? It's basically half my stack. I'm going to fold. I'm going to fold. Scuba continuing to run over the table. A mix of aggression, fortunate runouts. And ludicrous play? Would that be fair to say?
What?
I mean that in a complimentary way, Scuba.
Yeah, this guy's my, yeah. I like
That-
to watch this guy play.
Okay.
It's very interesting. That's why I play poker. It's entertaining, right? Don't you want to be entertained when you play?
Yeah, folding is no fun. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
folding is no
Sometimes more
fun.
economical than the other option.
Yeah, but nobody, no. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
No. JT folded the Octocrab.
My guy H-Town Chad, who I picked to be the big winner, has played pretty snug tonight. Has raised it to 15. He's got suited king 6 in spades. ET right behind with his own suited king. Oh, and Dan has got pocket aces.
Pocket aces. Wow.
He has been the tightest player at the table. He's made it 125, and
3 guys with king.
Scuba has got a hand. He says, "I just can't help it. I can't. I know it's been 3-bet, and I have king jack offsuit, and I'm out of position, but I just gotta do it, man. I just gotta do it." A lot of kings already dead, as Chad and ET gonna put a king in the muck each, and so that's not gonna leave Scuba a lot of outs. But we have the
drum roll.
we have the tightest player. Oh, and there is a jack on the board.
Jack Queen.
Tightest player at the table versus the loosest player at the table. Could Scuba?
Oh,
not anymore.
my goodness!
Not anymore.
Look, he has outs to a 10. There are 4 outs out there available. That would be really gross to crush aces with king jack offsuit.
282 in the pot here, and Dan is counting out. Looks like a big bet. What is Scuba gonna do? Is Scuba gonna give up on his pair of jacks and a gutter ball? Dan is certainly going to give him all the reason to, because he looks like he's overbetting this pot. Yeah, he bet 330. This is 336. Very precise, Dan. And yeah, Scuba's. I mean, you just really can't. You can't call here. Your opponent does have 1,000 behind. Cover him, so. I think if I get the perfect card, but I mean, come on, man. If the 10 comes, what is Dan going to stack off with a 4 cards to a straight on the board? He is going to show him
the
a
aces.
set of aces.
Wow, very
Says,
nice.
"Hey, you remember how I checked on the flop I was doing? That was a trap. That was not out of fear. That was definitely a trap."
Show this set of queens.
I want to get pocket aces, Vicky. How come I can't have pocket aces? That would be great.
I don't like them.
You don't like aces.
Look, I'll play them.
Let me ask
I
you
might
this,
get a
Vicky.
little excited
Why
when
do
I
you
see
hate
them,
money?
but then I instantly
Why
get.
do you hate money?
They get beat way
Show me
too
on the
much.
doll
They get
where the money
cracked
touched you,
Way
okay?
too much.
You
Cracked
crack
way too much. They're overvalued way too much. I don't
okay.
like them.
Okay. They're overvalued too much.
Overvalued.
Okay.
You get pocket aces, and someone has ace rag, and someone has ace rag, and they all fold. You can't get a flush, and you can only get a boat now if there's 3 of a kind on the board. So no.
No.
No. Queen 10 of
No.
hearts over aces any day. Best hand in poker. Queen 10 of hearts. I'll take it. Deal me
Queen 10 of hearts.
Deal me queen 10 of hearts before you give me aces, dealer. That's my one request. I will play them like most people play aces. And, maybe that's not the smartest thing to do, but what do I know? I'm not a smart poker player. I'm just a dealer, and I like to talk smack on the live stream. So here we are.
Fair enough.
I never claimed to
totally
be a
fair.
pro player. Nope. There's Alcal flopping a boat on the bottom. 8-9.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Not much of it. He's got a gutter ball on top, but it doesn't look like. Oh, ET folded queens there. That seems about right.
All right,
And
queen high, spade draw.
It's going to come down to Scuba, who is, I believe, settling up with the.
No, it's
the
Dan
suits.
with the queen jack 7 deuce. He's got.
Well, I'm
a
just,
spade draw
I'm
on
just
the
telling you
top.
that Scuba has a hand in front of him. Okay?
Oh, he does. But what is Dan? Oh, Dan folds.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
told you.
Scuba's
I
got
told
a
you.
set of 4s.
Hey! Listen to the professional broadcaster over here, okay? I know what's going on.
I was looking at the
Yeah, it is a
too
set
much.
of 4s.
It's too much to watch the action on the table during the bomb.
It is a set of 4s, and it is. I mean, we are just barreling
$20
toward a
let's,
chop here.
oh, that's a
unless,
raise.
Yeah, he's gonna raise it up. Alcal does not have a lot of money behind, though, so he's just going to get it in here, and we are very likely
And they're going to chop that 45 in the middle.
to see a chop on this hand. I mean, Alcal can hit a 6 on the top board to make a straight.
Watch a queen come on the bottom.
Scuba needs a runner. He can't really do anything on the...
All right, let's see. Looks like an ace or a deuce. An ace. And a mystery, and then a deuce. Oh, yeah. So he voted with 4s full of 5s on the top.
Chop that monster pot,
Uh-huh.
is what we say here.
Or 3s full of 5, 3s full of 4s, 4s full of 5s, 4s full of 3s, or 3s full of 4s. Pick your boat. He's got 3 boats at the top. And does he need the upgrade? No. Anyone will do. Way to go. Scared everybody out of there. Chop the middle. Yep. Fun, fun, fun. We haven't seen like a very crazy bomb pot where like quads over quads or like really good boat gets beat by quads.
You love the pain, huh, Vicky?
I do.
You just love to see people.
I like to be on the winning side of the pain. I like to be the one dishing out the pain.
Dominatrix style?
Yeah,
I get it.
something like that.
Follow. Has your guy JT got a straddle going here? I believe he does.
It looks like it. Live 5. So will be the last
All
hand we
around
get to
it.
see.
Adam, who has ace-10 offsuit, is making it 20. Scuba's got
6-10 suited. He's
He says,
gonna.
I'm never folding this.
Alcohol calls with 8-4 suited. And JT's like, nah, queen 5, no thanks, dealer.
Jack 9-5, 2 diamonds on the board, so little.
No.
Alcal's flopped a flush draw, is checked. Adam has checked his ace high. And Scuba's got nothing. He is going to check behind. We get a king of spades on the turn. Misses everybody again. Adam now has a Broadway draw, but Alcal's going to lead here $30 into 66.
Scuba and Adam both have
And-
just a straight draw gutter with a queen comes. Although Adam will be better. Scuba still does have a straight draw. And not good enough. He knows when he has nothing. Right? Or he knows when his nothing is
He
good.
knows when he has nothing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knows when you have less. He knows if you are good at poker, so be good for...
So Alcal's got a
Goodness.
4 here. And his 4 was good. He hit a 4 on the river.
You better not bluff. You better not dunk. You better not muck, I'm telling you why. Scuba Claus is coming. All right, might be getting a little delirious over here, boys and girls.
It's going to be Christmas soon.
That was pretty good, though.
That was
admit
pretty
my
good.
Improvised
On
song
the-
there was not bad.
Yeah, I liked it. I'd buy that album.
What do you want for Christmas, Vicky?
Don't know.
Come on.
I don't ever get anything for Christmas. Look,
You don't ever get anything for Christmas.
if you love me, you buy me a Starbucks gift card or an Ulta gift card. That's always
Oh,
like a standard acceptable gift in my house.
Ulta, huh?
Yep, I like makeup and I like
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so my brother and I started doing this thing where we exchange coffee mugs for each other every year. I buy him.
Oh, sweet.
He's like a Star Wars fan and like some other stuff, so I found some like cool
Nerd.
light up mugs, like color changing, you know, and I like Starbucks mugs. And right now, if any of you people out there, not that it's a plug, but all the mugs at Starbucks are 50% off right now. So I actually spoiled and splurged and bought myself a Starbucks mug the other day. It was only $11.
What a bargain. Okay, Dan has raised it up here. Jack 9 of clubs. And it looks like your guy, JT, is calling
My guy.
donkey-looking ace. And then ET has got suited clubs as well. King high. It's 8-9 deuce. I think that's a top pair for Dan. He's gonna lead out and probably take down this pot. Oh. JT has
called.
He's floating him.
He says, "I got an
out
over
of
to this
position
board.
here with ace
Runner,
high.
backdoor straight, or he's got to catch an ace.
He's got not a lot here.
What gamble?
8 of
Ew.
hearts though,
Does not help.
and it's gonna go check. He may be. JT may just be thinking. Dan is so
Can he
tight
bluff here?
I can take him off
bluff.
of a hand.
He checked. He got to
But
check back.
it's a-
That gave him
It's a
an
blank
answer.
on the end. I mean, there
He's
was.
gonna bet. He's gonna bet 75 or 100. How much is that?
You
75.
should have stuck with your 75. You had it, and then
Yeah,
you
75.
doubted
I'm telling you. I mean,
What's Dan
you know,
gonna do, Vicky?
He's gonna fold.
No.
I feel like 75 represents
got
too much value.
Too much hand to call. Too much
He's
hand to fold
going
here.
to fold. It was a pot-sized bet.
I mean,
It was like a 95% pot-sized
there's
bet.
a straight draw. on the
Anybody
board.
watching right now? Oh, is Poker Face Ash coming?
In the past.
We are rescheduling. I saw that. Sorry, while we're waiting on Dan's answer. Yes, we had plugged that for a while. It got rescheduled. He's going to fold. And look at JT, so solemn, sitting there, so quiet and still.
Oh no!
Gonna
Dan,
represent. Yeah,
Dan,
Dan's folding. I don't know. This is tough.
Dan, listen. This is just a life tip, okay?
He's really thinking about it.
Never lay down top pair to a guy with a chin strap beard, okay? That's just one of my rules. That's just one of the things that I live by, all right?
That looks like Justin Timberlake.
And no disrespect to said chin strap, all right? It's fine. It's fine. Look, I'm just saying, if I make it to the end and I have top pair, I am not laying down for one bet. When you come at me with a chin strap beard.
Looks like he's getting the Colin chips ready. Oh, he's raising.
You can't raise here.
I
That's
was just getting the green. No, it looks like a
definitely
raise to me.
cannot raise. I mean, after you check back on the turn, what are you representing that you would raise?
This is a long
Especially-
tank for a $75
He's just gonna call.
bet. Yeah, and JT's just gonna muck. He knows better. He knows he's no good.
Oops. Hey, remember on the flop when I was like, I'm gonna call here with ace high? That
Well, yeah, no.
I'm just busting on you, Jamoke. All right,
Yeah, JT's definitely not the
Right.
leader right now.
got nothing but love for
Neither
you, my
is
guy.
Dirty. Chad's doing well, and Scuba.
In the chat, Marcussa, is that how you want to say it? Marcussa says, Vicky, better at commentating than she is at fantasy football.
Oh, well, that's
did profess-
definitely the truth. That might be Russell,
love.
if I were to guess. That's either got to be Russell or who's Marcus. Marcus, one? Marcus San Antonio
You're saying
one? I
that
don't know.
your reputation as a garbage fantasy football player
Oh,
hasn't
stop
spread
it.
all across
Stop
the town?
It.
I
I'm
doubt
not
it.
that
I-
bad.
You
Look,
were
I
professing
gave up.
your
I
love
did
for-
give up.
for,
No, we just read it. Yeah, I
Jared
did
Goff
give up
earlier.
after middle of the season.
You
It,
gave up? What do you mean you gave up? No quitting.
Yeah,
You stopped
well, I don't
setting-
think
you
I ended
stopped
up
setting
dead
your
last.
lineup? Come on.
No,
Come on,
I just,
Vicky.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't
Boo.
want to talk about it. I had a bad run. I don't like 12 teams. I like 10 teams.
Okay.
I like 10 teams. Actually, I'm joining leagues that are only 10 teams, not 12.
All right, we saw some limps here, and it looks like Adam made it $20 with the King, Queen of Clubs. Pretty hand. And your guy Dirty Dan's in the big blind. He calls with ace-10 offsuit. ET in there as well. 6-3-4. ET has actually flopped the best hand here.
The pair of threes.
But he's going to have to withstand some aggression if he's going to make it to the end. Adam is going to continue here with just the king high, spending $40 into 63. It's going to work on Dirty Dan. Is it going to work on ET? It is not, as he's going to call. Another 3, so that's trips for ET. He's going to win this pot. It's going to be very difficult for
Ace
him
three
to not win this
offsuit.
pot.
Was this a big blind
I believe
special
that
or
is
something?
a third spade out there, but ET also has the ace of spades, so he's just doing great. He's only got $45 behind as well here, Vicky. So so the graphic says it says 45. He's got more than that.
I bet 45.
So we're we're a little off on the numbers here, but he's gonna bet and get a fold out of that, and he's gonna win that hand. Yeah, the graphic there showing ET has 188, but he's got a little more than that. I can see.
I think, is that a black chip or is that like a card protector he has? I can't tell. I feel like he's got a card protector. That looks like a black chip. Jersey Sunday.
That's tomorrow, Vicky.
That is tomorrow.
Are you going to wear your jersey?
I'm not, because they're too uncomfortable to deal in.
Wear a jersey.
Disregard,
Get
it says
1
October.
hour
It's now November. We're still doing it.
Free time. Is
1
it now
hour
November?
free time. It is now December, actually. Halfway through December. We will get that changed.
Such a dick. Why do I have to?
Yeah, that is your last name. That's
such a mean thing to say.
min click dick. It's okay.
That is not what we're.
If you wear an Amari Cooper, which no one no one has taken me up on that. I said I would buy you your own. I would pay for an hour if you show up in an Amari Cooper jersey.
Because you love Amari Cooper.
Yep.
Okay.
I'd almost be willing to do it for a Jared Goff jersey, but I doubt that's going to happen either. But right now, it's just Amari Cooper.
Yeah, Jared Goff playing as we are broadcasting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Adam raised this pot. He's got Queen Jack of clubs, but he has missed. Called by Queen 10, called by Ace 10, and 9-8. Everybody has missed here. Adam's he's gonna c-bet into 3 players, and it's probably gonna work. Yeah, Adam's gonna drag that pot.
Yeah. Yep. It's good.
That's the power of aggression, boys and girls. If you don't have the best hand, just
it
bet.
It doesn't matter. Just bet.
Maybe your opponents don't have anything. That's my friend CJ in the chat. We're friends, right, CJ?
Oh, hey, CJ.
Who says, "Go Dallas Cooper." Who's that?
Who's CJ? What CJ is that? I don't know that. Who is that?
It's just it is a fan of the Red Star Social.
It is.
Live
Hi,
stream.
CJ.
Vicky, what are you talking
That's
about?
funny. Well, I have I know some CJs in my life.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite. Yeah. I love the name CJ. It's my brother's name.
Oh.
I like the name CJ. Also, Pamela Anderson in Baywatch was CJ Parker. I like girls named CJ. Yeah.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
To Vicky's brother CJ, I want you to know, unfortunately, she spent all of her coffee mug money on herself, so you're getting nothing, sir.
I
You're
did.
getting nothing for Christmas, and you will like it. Okay, what's happening here? We got a raise to 15 with the ace deuce, and Dan has got the best hand here. It looks like ace queen, and he did just call. Guess we got pocket ducks along there if you want to.
Pocket ducks plus suited king up there. With
we got
ET.
6 hands to the flop. This is gonna be the one. This is where it's gonna get nuts here.
King 5-5. Dallas Cooper or the JVL.
Dirty Dan
Okay.
is on the button. Has flopped trip 5s. King high board. ET has got a top pair as well. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can get some action going on this one. Flo, the original raiser, it's got nothing. It's going to c-bet into 5 players. It's very bold, sir. Very bold. It's going to clear out a couple.
And Dirty's just going to flat.
Called by the
And
trips.
He's like, all right, this fool can bet my hand for me. I'm okay with that.
You hear that? You hear that, Flo? She called you a fool. All right? I would not. I would not do such a thing. All right?
I would, because now you're getting more people's money. Come on.
Come
Queen.
on.
Queen.
It's
Deuce.
It's a deuce.
Oh, my God.
So-
Who folded the deuces,
Yeah,
Jason?
I'm the person who was playing correctly. You can't really bet on that.
Should have been a deuce on the... Should have been
I
deuce.
checked around to Dan,
5-5.
who's put in, looks like a pretty significant wager.
150, 125.
130.
130.
That was about right. It was almost 200 in the
It looked
pot.
like 2 greens on the side there.
However,
and-
ET is going to move all in here. He has got
For
a
less?
king and
Oh, no, he does. He has
is
326.
pretty terrible shape. Flo is going to have to fold. Sorry about your duck there, buddy. Sorry about that. Yeah, so he's all in for 326. Going to get the bad news. And he gets back to Dirty Dan here.
I mean, what is ET thinking with a king? I mean, I don't know. Ace King beats you. King Jack beats you. King 10 beats you. 1-5 beats you. I would not jam right there. That's kind of scary. Maybe he's like ready to go home. He's like, well, I'm out of here, guys. Just take it all. Ready to go.
I mean, there was no raise on the, on the
Pre-flop?
flop. And
Was
so
that a
there
$2 flop?
No, there was a raise pre-flop. It was Flo who raised it up with Ace Deuce. But yeah, nobody had put any money in, and then it checked to Dan on the turn.
Dan didn't even have enough to cover him.
Checked to Dan on the turn, so it's possible.
He's not going home yet.
My king is the best hand here. It was not
True.
though, and it does look like ET is going to head to the cage. It's college night every Sunday and Tuesday. Just $8 seat fee by the hour. That's a little discount for you if you're a college student. You got to be 18 or older, of course. But bring your college ID. Cash in on college night.
Half price seat time. Sundays and Tuesdays.
Oh, really?
Was that it? That was it, right?
I think it said $8 an hour.
Oh, $8 an hour, not half price.
Did you go to
Told
college?
you I
Vicky?
can't read. I did go to college. I have a
Yeah?
degree. I have
Oh,
a
yeah?
Philosophy degree.
Philosophy. You do seem like the philosophizing type. Yeah.
Or am I?
Yeah. Tell me some of your life philosophies.
Or am I? Or is it?
Where were you educated in the ways of philosophy?
In Austin, Texas.
At the University of Texas?
No.
Oh. St. Ed's?
No.
No.
I don't want to talk about
Houston-Tillotson?
it. No. Definitely no. Not Concordia either. Yeah. I guess
University of Phoenix Online?
No. That's where you go.
That's,
Right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did.
I went. I might be going there soon. I don't know. We'll see. See if I figure this thing out, man.
Philosophizer.
Yeah. And okay.
That's a lot of hands.
we
I
have
like
action
JT's
here.
hand. JT is my favorite hand right now. Jack 10 of hearts.
Right. It's 3-bet from Scuba with Queen 8 offsuit, and it's gonna be 3 ways.
10 10
to the
9.
flop.
King
Vicky
6
has
3. So
just
close.
said some random cards.
So close.
And then the actual flop is King 6 3. Everybody has missed.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Around.
There goes the 4.
So Flo has made an open-ender here on the turn.
did.
Has the best hand with ace high. But what's going to happen? Scuba checked. He 3-bet.
bet it.
He's not going to put any more in.
What is that? Is it
Your
green?
guy JT can't call here.
Nope.
And unless Scuba wants to get jiggy with it, this is probably going to take down the pot. Just bet 60 though into.
Oh, it looks like JT
Bottom
did call.
180.
My guy did call.
JT, what is going on
He
here?
said he couldn't call. He's going to catch a 10. No, he's not. It's another 4. Doesn't
I mean,
help.
this is the perfect opportunity. Both players have missed. Ace high is the winner here, but JT called with Jack high on the turn. I assume having nefarious thoughts.
All right, and so
Nefarious
Flo's going
plans.
to bluff with it.
Oh, he's going to bet 225
JT's
into 300.
probably going to bluff. He's going to rip it all in.
He is going to fold.
He's going
Vicky.
to rip it all in.
Listen, I appreciate the
He's going to get a bluff through.
scheming. I mean,
gonna
it's going to
rip
work.
it.
It's going to work. Min click it.
gonna rip it.
JT. Oh,
No, he's going to rip it.
He is going to
Enough.
pump it up.
Told you, I know this
think-
kid
I
way
think
too
that's
well.
just I think that's
And
just a
he's
min
going
raise.
to win.
Uh,
I don't think it's a min raise. Maybe not. Yeah, he's going to win.
it
Either
is-
way, he's
it
going
is
to
a
win.
min raise.
A min raise represents way too much value. It's like, nope,
And-
I'm going to get a little more out of you. And the guy's like, I don't think my ace high is good anymore.
What a
And
what
he
a
says good
soul
hand.
read, and he's
Oh.
gonna show it. Oh, horseshoe Phil, doing it, my guy.
Come on.
Vicky now
Give
wants
me-
a fist
I
bump.
fuck-
Why?
I
What did you?
told
What did
you.
you do?
Because I called it. And you didn't see it coming. That's why
said-
JT's my guy.
You said so many things. Okay.
I said JT is going
You
to
said
rip it.
He didn't rip it. He just
He
min-clicked
raised.
it back to him.
Okay,
Then you
it was
explained
enough.
that it showed that represents.
He
too
wasn't
much
going to
value.
fold. I knew before Flo bet. that JT was gonna bluff. He was either gonna go all in or he was gonna
CJ in the chat says ACC is the place for me. Is that where you
I did go to
philosophize?
ACC. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. I have an associate's degree. It was just a degree, but do you have an associate of arts in philosophy?
Is that an art?
There's actually 2 degrees. They have
Seems more like a science to me.
they have a science and art.
Okay, you said I'm more.
I
of,
have
I'm
an
more
associate
of an
of arts.
art
Associate
type.
of.
I dig.
I didn't have to get foreign language to get the AA.
¿Cómo?
The AS was foreign language, which I tried.
¿Quieres hablar en
Latin.
español conmigo?
I tried the dead language
No?
of Latin.
¿Sí o no?
I did not take Spanish. I told you that's why I have a degree.
¿Quieres
Associate of
ir a la
Arts.
cama conmigo?
I don't know what you're saying, but I hope you're not offending any of our listeners
No,
right
How would I
now.
offend them? What are you talking about? With my bilingualness?
Gosh, do I
offend
know anything
nothing.
in Latin? I tried Latin. I couldn't
yeah.
hack it.
I went to ACC one summer. What did I take? English literature or something like that? Just
Yeah,
trying to,
those are fun classes.
Trying to catch up on some of the credits. Shout out to Dannon, who me and my friend John took to the Double Daves across the street. On
Oh, Northridge campus?
yeah, the
Yes.
day of the exam, and said, "Hey, this book that we didn't read, what's it about?"
And you fed him pizza and he helped
said,
you?
Here's $8 of pizza. Tell me about this book. C-. We did it, guys.
Hey, you did it.
All right, 7-7-5, 2 diamonds on the flop. All 3 players
sevens
here
have been
looks like have
coming out.
missed. But your guy Dirty Dan with 6 high is going to put out a bet of 20. And ooh, is Chad going to call him with ace high? He is.
Looks like it.
Chad says I haven't played in a bit. CJ Stroud is not playing tomorrow. I'm wearing this ridiculous costume, and the least I could do is float here. And he does turn.
Now
the
they
best
both
hand.
have.
I mean, he had the best hand. but
Right.
Turned a pair of 4s.
But now Dirty's open-ended. Yep. Actually, gutted and open-ended. So a 3.
I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah, open-ended.
It's just
4, 5, 6, 7. Open-ended.
theory.
But if a 3 came,
And
you would have a straight from the 2
Chad
all the way to
raised
the 7.
him, and Dan called. Okay, so yeah, Dan put out a bet. Chad raised him, and I guess with the open ender you're going to call, but it's just going to go check here, and Chad's going to win the pot.
Well, okay, so you've been through it, right?
That 4 is golden.
Yeah.
Are they still playing bomb pots, right?
Would you wear this outfit, Vicky, that Chad is rocking today? Just matches Houston Texans hat.
If it was like maybe
Common Chad moves
girl
to match
girl
the hat.
cut, I could pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you?
You know,
would you?
I need to go get like a onesie. Do like onesie Wednesdays.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go get like a Christmas story themed onesie to
That's
wear up
fun.
here on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Yeah, make it fun. Yeah, come see us on Christmas, guys. Hang out with us.
Oh, Scuba.
Is that a
He-
straddle?
He's put out a mega straddle. I don't know if we're going to
Wait,
allow that. Quads. What's the
Quads in your
today?
hand on any 4-card game. So if there's a round of PLO or a bomb pot, if you get 4 of a kind in your hand, you will win $200.
That is a
No
bonus
specific
because
quads.
Quads in your hand is not good in the 4.
It's not good, but if you get $200 for folding,
It's not.
what if I said, Jason, you fold this crap, I'm gonna give you $200, and you're like, okay, I'll take it.
Probably have to show it as
Yeah.
well. But okay, what are we doing here? Because Scuba, we might just be playing this as a
Oh,
blind
JT, play that
raise.
7-3, please. He's thinking about it. He
Scuba's
says,
got,
I
he's got
don't
35
know.
in front of him. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
It must be a blind raise if it was out before the
it
hand
might
was
be
dealt.
60.
No, it's
The
it's
graphic
60,
says 60.
but it's a blind raise, which
Yeah.
means
Chad's going to raise the 200. Okay. It was a big straddle, 60, and Chad's
Wow.
going to make it 200 here with a suited ace-8. Scuba's got
whether
more,
it was a straddle
more
or
hand than
not,
I've
like it should
seen
be.
him fold before.
Either way, there was a raise, so it's not live as soon as Chad raises it. And Chad's got ace-8 suited, so these are, I mean, red or black, red or black, black. I mean, black flop.
Oh.
Was I right? But it wasn't clubs.
Always choose black.
It's always black.
Always choose.
Always black.
Chad's going to continue here, 200, and it's the wrong black for Scuba, who's explaining to him what a...
I have 2 black cards in my hand. You know this, right? Are you sure you want to bet that
I'm
much?
going to go back and look. Is it going to be clubs or spades? Chad says, you ain't got nothing, fool. You ain't got nothing.
Scuba's gonna lay it down.
Ace spade. If I have ace spade.
Unless, yeah, he's gonna have to fold here.
Nah, I think you're too good, man. That
Yeah.
suit got me. Got me
Chad.
fooled, but you don't.
My pick to be the big winner. I don't know what his
We
buy-in
haven't
was.
seen stack sizes
but
in
he's
a
got,
while.
He's got 1,300. Anya in the chat says, loving the live stream. Great
Hi, Anya.
commentators.
Thanks.
Well, at least half of them.
Yeah.
All right.
This half.
Of course, that's what I meant.
The female
That's what
half.
I meant. Okay.
Thank you.
That's of course
Thank
what I meant.
you.
Thanks for watching.
I couldn't
Anya.
do it without you,
Thanks
Jason.
for being here.
Yeah. Anytime.
I was talking to Anya and the rest of the viewers, but thank you to you as well, Vicky.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Always a pleasure to hang.
All right, so I'm gonna just give you a warning.
Yes.
I'm gonna step out when the bomb pot, and I'm gonna
Okay,
leave you in charge
okay.
of the bomb pot.
No, that's good. That's good. I've
And-
noticed you've been getting extra gassy, so that's probably right. It's probably good. Good time.
Did you not? Yeah. Not,
I know. I'm so mean. Why do I
I
have
quit.
to be? Why do
I'm
I
done.
have to be?
Good night, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Jason got way too quiet.
What? What do you want from me?
All right, 6 deuce in the muck. Who's Duncan? Is that a new guy?
Oh.
C4. Okay, we got a new
Hello,
player. Hello.
Duncan sits down to a pretty 6-5 suited, raises it to 15 from the cutoff,
Right.
and Scuba's in the big blind with an ace, which
Scuba did some damage with 6-5.
does not matter
earlier.
what his other card is. He's actually dominating the razor here. Offers some commentary and then is going to call. It's going to be heads up to a flop. What's going to happen? Jack 7, paired board. Insta check from Scuba, and usually a C-bet from
check.
Duncan would have done it, but he's going to check behind. A little
4.
deception. He's turned an open ender here, but
Ooh.
Scuba does have the best hand. He's going to overbet the pot pretty
It's like
significantly.
$95.
Yeah.
$95.
95.
And Duncan's like,
into-
I watched
into
this live
30.
stream before I came in, and
Yeah, Scuba's
yeah,
going to make it to
Scuba's
the end
good.
with the best hand here. 2 pair with the ace kicker. Does he know that his hand is good? If you bet
I
here,
think he
you're
knows.
just trying
I
to
think he
get a
knows.
7 to fold. Or you just like betting. Some people just like to...
do you have a jack or a 4? Which one do you have? I have the jack. I hope you have the 4. What's he going to do? Yeah, he's going to lay it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really no choice there unless you want to get real silly with it. Now, Scuba thinks he's made a genius play here, which I'm not saying he wasn't, but he did have the best hand.
All right, it is a bomb pot, and I'm going to, that's my cue. I will see you in like 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
Can you handle it without me?
Yeah, of course.
All right, to the audience, yeah, I'll be back. Step out.
Okay. Let me help you with this. There you go. No, don't touch that. Don't touch it. Don't. Yeah, I already turned you off. It's over for you. All right. Bomb pot, $5 ante from everybody at the table. If you are unfamiliar with the bomb pot universe, that's going to be 2 boards. We play pot limit Omaha with half the pot going to each board. Very common in the Texas poker scene. If you have not played bomb pots yet, it'll change your life, man. It will change your life. It's going to be a whole mess of graphics. Come on the screen here. Do our best to follow along. CJ in the chat says, Jason is comfortable juggling all the plates. You're referring to how I can manage Sans Vicky. That's probably right, CJ. All right, take a moment here to catch up. Got a couple of raggedy-ish looking boards coordinated on one side more than the other. Flo has flopped top set on the bottom board. He's got a flush draw as well. He's also got a 6. He's kind of just owning that bottom board. And he's led for 15. It's called by Al Cal. Doesn't have a lot. Got a pair of 7s there. A couple of straight draw situations. Dirty Dan He's got the pocket kings. He's got a better flush draw as well. King high flush draw. He's going to see the turn. And Scuba is in there as usual. He's got a jack on one board. He's got cards, so Scuba's going to see some stuff. Okay, the top board has paired here, 7, so that's going to be a hard draw on both boards now. But the ace comes on the bottom board. Flo's got to kind of love that. He's going to bet 105 here. And yeah, an ace is going to hit a lot of your opponents, although it's a blind pre-flop game. So Alcal has got 268 behind and is facing a bet of 105. He's made trips on the top board. He has an ace on the bottom board. And so he's going to go all in. He's in a little bit of trouble. And he's doing good to get half, depending on. Yeah, Dan also has trips here. He's got a straight draw on the bottom board as well. Oh, excuse me. Dan has a full house. Alcal is not doing good to get half. Dan has a full house. 7's full of jacks. I mean, it's kind of the nuts on that board, man. If you're thinking about folding, do not. I know you can only get half. You have a gutter on the other board, Dan. You can do it. You have the second nuts. Dan, you have the second nuts on the top board. You block the jack. It would be real difficult. Oh, my goodness gracious, that hurt. That hurt me. Yeah, Alcal's going to be all in here, and it looks like they're going to chop it up. And Dan in seat 5 has stood up to look at these hands to say, I had. He actually would have improved to jacks full of 7s. He says, I would have had half of that pot. So that there was a bomb pot, boys and girls. Put a lot of money in. Sometimes just take a little bit out. Chopping it up. Usually once per orbit. Here, Red Star Social. Get a bomb pot going. Red Star Social. Burn it and 183 in Austin, Texas. Great place. Play Texas Hold'em and some of the mixed games as well. I know they have a regular deuce to 7 game that goes here. Check the Poker Atlas app for all of the available action. Just you'll see Red Star Social. You can sign up. You can get on the list. Head on down. Maybe tonight. Maybe we gamble together tonight. Vicky is returning to the commentating booth. Not clumsily at all. Gracefully, as usual. She has brought me a Diet Mountain Dew. A woman who knows the way to my heart. Let's get nuts here, man. Let's get nuts. See, some of my homies are lighting up the chat here. Texan Bruce Wayne says, Jason, I thought a bomb pot was when you dropped $7,000 in cash in a Hawaii parking lot. That's a true story. Did you know that I did that one time, Vicky?
You lost $7,000 in Hawaii?
I had a, I don't know, medium deep run. It was, we're coming up on the anniversary. I don't know which year as the years have kind of run.
After like the second year, you lose count.
They've kind of
run
together for me, guys. But yeah, it was around Christmas time. Been known to spend a Christmas in the islands. Quick stop in Vegas. Played a World Series circuit event. medium,
Stop,
deep
meaning
run.
like you had a layover and you stayed for 2 days and then went to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I made like the final 3 tables. I got paid out like 6,000 and change.
What was the buy-in?
1,500 probably. It was not an epic run of any sort. Here, let's catch up
Let's
on the
finish
action
this
here.
hand. Someone's got a gutter. Scuba's got a gutter.
Well, Duncan is all in with top pair. He's all in for $301. And yeah, that's a double gutter Scuba has there.
Yeah, and he's got a backdoor runner, backdoor flush draw.
He does. Oh,
Yes, he
Duncan
does.
does. But
Yeah, Duncan does.
Duncan is ahead. Scuba has got just the double gutter and is thinking about calling 300. He's got to call 240 more. He's going to call.
He does.
Says, yeah, let's gamble.
let's
is it going to be a
gamble.
queen or an
Rip
8?
it.
No.
No.
And
Yep.
it is a queen
He
on
got
the river.
there.
Duncan, new to the table,
He
says,
got there.
wait a minute. Is this how this works?
Uh-oh.
This guy just puts it in with Jack High, and I feel like that Jack 9 has been
Hey, he could have just dropped it out of his pocket in the
couple
parking
times.
lot.
All right, so went straight from Vegas to Hawaii. Was carrying around a little thicker of a roll than I usually care for. But what am I going to do? I'm going to stop at the bank in the airport. I don't have any bank. Come by Red Star Social. Get $30 when you refer a friend. You got any friends you could refer?
I have a few.
Yeah.
They're
How many
already
friends?
here, though.
How many friends would I have to refer to get that 7,000 back?
I don't know.
Like all of them. Like
That's
I
a lot.
I need
Like
more friends for sure.
200 and something.
Anyway, the short version is we just arrived in Hawaii. We went to the grocery store. I was wearing some pants with some shallow pockets. I was reaching for
What
keys.
did- oh,
I don't-
your
I don't-
keys.
I don't even know how or exactly what it was.
Wait,
but
where were you when you realized you didn't have the money?
well, yeah, like we had gone to the grocery. We went back to staying in a little Airbnb, and I just reached in the pocket, and I was like, there was something else in here. Oh, yeah, $7,000.
Oh, my gosh.
And so, yeah, it was, I believe... in
I've
the
lost
parking
about
lots
500 before,
of
but
an
never that
ABC
much.
store in Hawaii. Man, it was not a great time for your guy. I did not enjoy
Yeah.
it, but look, that's an easy
You
come,
get
easy
over
go.
it. So it's like all your jelly from the tournament you
The-
played.
The worst part was though, I had to talk to the nice lady who worked at the store there.
And you're
I
like,
was
I found
hey.
seven. I
Well,
lost
I was like, hey, did
$7,000
anybody
in cash.
turn in
$7,000 in cash.
She goes, no, I didn't. Nobody. And I was like,
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
She's like, do you want to leave your name in case? And I was like, yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
And she asked me how much was it, in case somebody turns it in. And I was like, I just looked at her and it's like it was.
And that's what she
I was
said,
like-
right?
I was like, it was a lot. It
Good
was a
luck,
lot.
buddy.
And she said how much, and I was like $7,000.
Oh my
And she was
gosh.
heartbroken. She was. I was like, oh, it's fine. We're gonna be fine
She
with this.
didn't laugh.
Okay, here we go. 7 ways to the
And
flop.
Adam's got pocket sixes.
It's-
8, 9, 10. And there's 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
And now Alcal and JT are ahead with top pair. And nobody's got a 7.
that is
or a
not top
jack,
pair.
7.
A
Sorry,
10 would have
bottom
been
pair.
top pair.
Bottom pair. It's topper than a 6.
Alcal's got a flush draw as well here. Still 7 ways to the turn.
With 7 players, no one has a jack.
How dare they? How
Wow.
dare
Oi, oi, oi. I bet a jack comes on the river and they're going to... Nope, no more 7-way chop.
they? Deuce. So Alcal's made 2 pair
pair.
here. Flo, who has nothing.
He had king high. He had king high.
Yeah, that's still
Pretty much
nothing.
nada.
They're having a little conversation. Flo says, I can only win if I bet. He says, no, I'm not going to win. Oh, what? What is that? Did he bet?
He showed out of turn.
He showed, and then Flo bet on that.
Like he had a jack.
how
shoved all
how
in.
sharp.
Oh my
So he
goodness.
showed out of turn. He was gonna not bet his 2 pair. I guess with 4 to a straight there, that's acceptable. And then
Wow.
Flo, ruthless, just jammed it on him. How about that? All right,
Wow. So like I said, sometimes you learn mistakes the hard way, and I guess Flo did not show the bluff.
yeah. Texan Bruce Wayne in the chat says of Chad, who's sitting in C3 with a festive get-up. There you see Chad. He's got an 8-4 suited here. Oh, he's just kind of muck 8-4 suited on the gun.
He does have a beard
says-
like Jason. I guess if you
No,
were wearing
no.
glasses from far away,
Well, what did he
and
say? He
you lost
says-
a little weight, we would think Jason was Chad your
you're saying
doppelganger.
I need to lose weight?
No, I said if you lost a little weight.
Texan Bruce Wayne says, "Oh my God, that suit guy looks like Jason was his personal shopper. I do like an interesting get-up sometimes." And that's correct, sir. And yeah,
Your sister made you fill up the gas tank and knowing you lost $7,000.
Vicky is reading from the chat that that same. We're just recounting old radio stories here now, but yeah, my sister took the rental car, joyrided it across town, did not put gas in it. I don't know, sir, if she knew about my $7,000 loss. I was trying to keep it a secret so as to not ruin others' Christmas.
Wow.
You know, people have alleged Chad, Jason similarities before. I guess we're just both, slightly red-bearded.
Yeah.
But there was one particular Red Star social player who kept talking to me about this epic night that we had together where we just drank
probably Chad.
drank beers until the sun came up, and I was like,
It's Chad for
I was like, I'm not saying that wasn't
Doesn't
me,
sound
but
like fun.
I don't know.
Or was it me?
I don't remember that happening exactly. Okay, we talked our way through that, but Dan did take down the pot with a top pair of pockets, a pair of nines. We're gonna move on to the next one, unless you guys just want more old school sad story time. Happy to do any of those things.
I don't know. One time I left my wallet, in the shopping cart at HEB, and I pushed the cart back and went to my car, and then went home. And of course, going to the store at 10, 11, 12. This was when stores were open until 1 or so.
Yeah.
It was left there. I'm assuming it was late enough at night that the cart corral people came out. Nobody in the parking lot saw it because it wasn't till they opened at 6 the next morning. I called and said, and I maybe had $300 in it. I had money in it, but my main concern was my driver's license is in there and my bank card and whatnot. And sure enough, it was an HEB employee that had found it in the carts and turned it in, and my money was there. And
Good
my
people
ID
at
was there,
HEB.
yeah.
They are the best. Okay. You saw Daniel passing out some white chips there. White
doing the
buttons.
knit game again?
That means we are playing the knit game once again.
We gotta come out with a new name for this. It's like it's a sit-down game.
I mean, is knit game not
The
good enough?
sit-down game.
Yeah, based on the stand-up game for those of you
But they're sitting down.
unfamiliar.
Token game.
You get a button. You get to turn in the button whenever you win a pot, and the last person still with a button has to pay a bounty. I believe it's $10.
You want my
to every
personal
player
opinion on that, Jason?
at the table. Typically, when they play this game, the players would stand, and once you win a pot, you can sit down. But we are fans of sitting
You
here.
want my opinion?
Red Star Social. I love your opinion, Vicky. Please.
My opinion is they should raise the stakes on that game, and it would entice a little more,
Should raise the stakes.
a little
on that.
more
Yeah.
want to get rid of. Like 25. I think they should go to 25 a person.
$25.
Look at the stacks on these guys. You're scared to pay out $200?
Well, I mean,
How many people have got like
Yeah,
1,000 plus in front of them?
that's
Okay, $20.
whole buy. Oh, okay. Now you're giving us discount.
Double it up, $20.
All right, flush draw on the board here for Dirty Dan,
And he
has
gets there.
He's made it on the turn. He's gonna check it over to Scuba, who's been known to fire. No, he says
Checks
I
it back. Says I ain't falling for it.
And he's gonna have nothing on the end here. Will Dan go for the trap again? You gotta put in a little value nudge. Oh,
Oh, Hundy for Fundy. You haven't heard that one yet? Hundo for Fundo or Hundy for Fundy.
okay.
Yep. Oh, Scuba. You gonna try and represent like you have a 9? You gonna try and act like
Well, when you show the ace, it's
Show
gonna
the
be hard
ace.
to represent here. Although,
what are they laughing about? I would love to know what they're laughing
well,
about right
I
now.
would imagine it's that he has not folded his hand. I think he's probably explained that he has ace high, and he's trying to.
What if he has ace 9? No.
Well, ace 9 would be no good. He would love to be
Exactly.
folded.
We know that.
Yeah.
Dirty remembered.
Oh,
Dirty
right.
remembered.
You have to
You
show
have
your
to
hand.
show.
if you want to ditch the knit button. And so he did not repeat the mistake from earlier in the evening where he did forget.
Good to know.
Daniel marathon session dealing tonight.
Oh yeah, he's doing a great job.
Thanks for this attire.
Donkey Daniel. I haven't seen any royal flushes tonight, have you?
I have not seen one either.
I would
but
love
what
to
happens?
see Dan deal
What
one.
happens if you make a royal flush?
You're gonna
at
get
Red Star
50
Social?
hours of seat time to come
50
play.
hours.
And if you flop it, Jason, what are you gonna get?
100 hours?
Is that twice the amount of 50? It's double 50, right? 50
I was told
times
there'd be
2.
no math. Okay.
I believe,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
100 hours.
100 hours. What's the value of 100 hours of Red Star Social? You can do it.
At face value, it'd be $1,200. But if you just bought that many hours, you'd get a discount, and it'd probably be $800.
Texan Bruce Wayne says, "Is that bluffing,
It'd be
Jason?
$900.
Showing the ace." No. I mean,
Are these your friends? They're not your poker friends. Is he your radio friends?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he's showing the ace there, Bruce, because he's basically trying to get a read. He's telling his opponent, "Hey, man, all I got is ace high here. I might call you with ace high, and if you show the ace and you see the fear
somebody
in
just went all in.
your opponent's eyes, then maybe you call."
Alcohol went in with ace queen offsuit. I don't think anybody's calling.
Well, Duncan's got the same hand.
And Scuba's got a king in his hand. So that might be good enough for Scuba to call.
And Andy made it 60 beforehand. Duncan has got 490, so he's gonna go all in if he's going to play this game. I can't imagine he's going to fold in this scenario. He has put out a call.
Well, it might be an all in. I don't see an all in button.
And it's going to be to Scuba, who, as he pointed out, does have the good old King 6 offsuit. He's already put 60 in. So what would it be? 234 for him to call. He's deep, but his opponents are not.
Yeah.
It's certainly not the right.
He's kind of had Alcal's
play
number all
here.
night, too.
But he says, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I did not bring all this money to the poker room so that I could go home with it. Let's put it in the pot.
That's how I like to think and play. I didn't come here to go home with anything. I'm either breaking the table or I'm getting busted. It's one or the other. Not really.
Ace 10-7 on the flop. So that's going to shut Scuba down and is likely going to be a chop pot here. As a matter of fact, does anybody have any?
Yeah, but Duncan's only got 201 left. He goes all in with 201.
Yeah, but what, are you going to call with King High now?
No, I feel like Scuba's going to definitely fold at this point.
Yeah.
You think?
He's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
I'm out of here.
That's mostly correct. And sorry, gentlemen, I believe you get to keep the knit button because it's going to be a chop.
Yep. Chop. Yeah, chop pots do not.
But I'm not a knit. I played all the way to the end. It's not my fault. He had the same hand as me. No fair.
Wah, wah, wah.
No fair. Vicky's cracking it. Let's go. Let's go, buddy.
Nobody wants it.
This is absurd, guys.
Nobody wants
You
it.
guys are out of control.
You gotta win.
Out of control. Out of control. Out of control. Is that right? That's the rule of the game. That's right. This guy's crazy. Yes, I agree.
Bad beat promotion at Red Star Social.
Yeah, that's what happens when I play Jason.
Quads or
He
better.
thinks he's good, but I'm better.
Quads or better.
Yeah.
If you lose, you get 50 hours of free seat time. 50 hours.
I have
to
seen
sit-
quads be quads, and
Sit
that
there
counts.
and ruminate about the time how you had quads and lost. I don't think I've ever lost with quads. I'm pretty positive. I would remember that.
What's cute about
And
it
I
was the
certainly-
guy who had the losing quads tried to be all cute about it on the river, and he didn't have that much money when he went all in. And he had like anyways, he maybe only had like
slow rolling.
like 160 on him when the hand started, but when it was over, he's like, I have 2 pair. To be all cute, and because I think it was like 4s versus 7s or 5s versus 7s, but The other player was like, wait, 2 pairs? It's like quads.
Bruce is in the chat saying, "What's a chop?" Vicky, what's a chop? We can turn this into poker school, no problem.
Okay, a chop means you're going to split it because you both have the exact same hand.
Yeah.
So chop it up, half and half. Chop typically is half and half. I mean, I didn't
guess you
chop
can
with you,
negotiate
but if
some
we
other-
agreed to go like 3, like say a flop comes and they agree to run it 3 times,
Yeah.
you're still chopping it. You're just chopping 1/3 versus 2/3.
Right.
Versus a scoop, which means you win it all because you're scooping it all in.
Adam is raised here to $20 with 10-8 suited in hearts, and Dirty Dan is getting a little frisky on the button.
Got the Doyle.
He's got 10 deuce offsuit. R.I.P. Doyle Brunson. Adams continued for 30. He's got nothing. Dan's got nothing, but he's got heart, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to make the call here with 10 high. I guess a backdoor. He does. He's turned the open-ender. Adam, though, has turned a flush draw and is going to bet 80 into 100. 85 into 103. And, yeah, Dan, if you call on the flop.
He's in there.
Gonna
Ace
give up
dealer
yet.
one time. 10.
It's
no
a
good.
10.
No good for Dirty.
Both players have made a pair.
And Adam's going to check.
I think he's just doing a check call here. But he's given his opponent a chance.
I feel like Dirty's going to get rid of the nit button
bluff.
here. But it's possible Adam knows it's a bluff.
I mean,
Because he just smooth calls you the whole way.
yeah, if your opponent had a king, would he have told you before, hey, man, I got a king? And
Yeah, but Ace Deuce gets there.
On microphone yawn from Vicky. Did it again,
No,
my
it was
friend.
not a yawn.
What
It
was
was like
that?
a deep inhale.
Oh, okay.
I was inhaling air
Right.
from the atmosphere.
Exactly. Not an inhale inspired by exhaustion or anything like that.
Nope, not at all. I
Adam
am
is,
drinking a Red Bull. Have you ever had a Red Bull?
yeah, plenty. plenty in my day.
Have you ever seen Yes Man with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, I think I
Remember
have,
the scene where the
Oh, Adam is going to lay it down, and
Yep.
Dan
Dan already got rid of his nip button, does not have to show the bluff.
getting away with it. I mean, just call him with 10 high on the flop, boys and girls. Exercise those moves at your own
Yeah,
risk.
when I bluff and get one
That
through and win a pot I
is-
didn't deserve, the dealer gets extra money from me. Yep.
I mean, he doesn't even, does he know that he was bluffing necessarily? Like, the 10 came and Adam checked to him. And he certainly doesn't think his opponent laid down a king.
No, but I'm saying Dirty knows that pot did not belong to him.
How does he know? That might have been a value bet on the end.
I don't think so.
No.
No. Oi, oi, oi. 8-5. Oh, Scuba. I feel like Scuba's going to race with this. It's a live 5. It's a live 5? Yeah, it's a live 5. Adam likes to put out the live 5s.
Tell the kids. Tell my uninitiated poker friends in the chat what's a live 5, Vicky.
Oh, are these people, what do they say? What's a chop? Half that pot. What is it bad for Dan? Just say
Now,
yes,
now you're just
Jason.
reading randomly things from
What
the
is
chat.
a
What are you
live 5?
doing?
It means it's a $5 straddle, which is an extension of the blind. It's $5, and now it's
right.
live. And
This
once
is-
it's been raised, it's no longer living.
Now we're getting a
But
little...
if people only call and it gets back to, it acts like a blind, so then they have an option at the end. They get to see who... and everyone's just limping.
Well, no, we're getting a little funky here because, Scuba limped with the 8-5, and then Flo just straight to $75.
75 with King Queen suited.
Adam has got a pair of 9s.
Oh my God! You wake up and straddle. Yeah, Adam's in there. He's got a black chip.
Yeah, he's called the 75, and now Scuba, he's not really the folding type, but
He's
he
not.
does have
I feel like 8-5. If I were to
Pretty-
pick a winner, it's
pretty
the one I'm
despicable
picking.
hand, and he's gonna give up on it. Give it up. Well played.
The nuts are in the muck. Everybody, have fun.
Way to know when to tighten up there, Scuba. So we got flip here, pocket 9s versus king queen, and not a great flop for pocket 9s.
Nope.
Adam's going to check and is probably just going to have to give up here. Lowe's bet 75 again. Adam does have a gutter ball, but it's just
But yeah, that gives
queen
Flo
comes.
two pair.
Queen comes. You can't like your straight because ace would be better straight. Flo has thrown in his knit button. Has showed the king queen. That's the winner. Adam feels better, I guess, knowing that he played correctly. Bruce in the chat says, Miss Vicky, who should I root for? Mm-hmm.
I'm not picking favorites.
You've been picking favorites all night long. What are you talking about? My favorite is Ladies' Night. Fridays and Sundays at Red Star Social. 50% off the seat fee here at Red Star Social.
That is correct.
For the ladies.
And it's Saturday today. It's not Friday. It's Saturday.
Okay.
Today. But Friday and Sunday are ladies' night.
I didn't indicate that it was Friday.
Normally we live stream on ladies' night.
Oh.
Fridays.
Okay.
I'm rooting for JT. That's my pony. Pick a winner.
Yeah. JT is the...
Let's tighten it up a little. Dirty Dan and JT. It's hard for me to pick. I love Chad too. And Scuba is like my soul sister poker player here.
Soul sister.
Yeah,
you like
soul
that,
sister.
Scuba?
He plays it
You're the
just.
soul sister?
It's my soul sister. Yes. So that's who I would root for.
Okay. I'm going to root for Daniel, the dealer. I hope things work out
Oh,
for
yeah.
him.
That's the best seat in the house, homies.
That's my guy. What happened here? We had a raise from Scuba. He's got a legit hand, ace-9 offsuit this time. Raised it to $10. Only $10. And he's going to get called just in a mess
six
of
ways.
spots.
6 ways. Texas heads up, folks.
6-4-3 rainbow. Who's that good for? I guess Dan's got an open-ended
Dan's
here.
ahead.
Dan can't be ahead.
Well, Dan's at 48%, so he's got the best hand, equity-wise.
Yeah, but what? I don't want
Pair of threes
go back
is
to
ahead right now.
Dealer school here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Pair of threes is better.
I feel like dirty
than king
and
high.
clean Dan are gonna end up clean and dirty Dan.
$20, bet.
Who raised to 65?
And Dan has
Chad
played.
raised to 65.
Dan has played so snug here. Yeah, it was a bet from Dan. Yeah, he's just gonna. Dan just gave up the. So yeah,
All right, what's
dirty
Dirty
bet
gonna do?
$20, and then with the ace high, Chad
He's gonna call. He's talking a
made
little
it
smack.
65.
Like, I don't know, man.
That's a fold conversation there.
it is. Got one through.
That's
Does Chad have his nip button? Oh,
Chad, and I assume he showed
Wait.
his hand. He
Nope, he did not, because Dan just drug it into the mud. He did not.
dun.
Oh, Chad.
So Chad forgot to show
How
his
many
hand. You
people
have
are-
to.
Oh, I
That's
was
at least 3 times that we've seen
It's
it
at least,
now.
and I was gonna tell you, what are the odds of it happening again? Like, okay, I bet you it happens one more time before this game is over.
How can you, at this point,
I bet you it does.
how can you make such a...
Oh my gosh, there's still 5 people with. Or actually, no, 1, 2,
The good news is
3, 4, 5, 6,
Chad,
7.
you stole that pot. You got the open-ender to fold. You got a pair to fold. And you made $70, and so that's you. If you lose the knit game now, you earned all the bounties.
Texas Bruce Wayne is rooting for your doppelganger.
That's
That would be Chad.
I assume he's talking about Chad.
H-Town Chad. Chad's like one of the nicest guys out there too.
Chad's
just
a
so you
good
know.
guy. Good
They're
guy.
all really nice, but yeah.
Which one's the least nice, Vicky? Of all the players at the table, who's the least nice?
Probably. I don't know. I only know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adam. It's gotta be Adam.
Adam's the least nice.
Yeah, Adam.
Quiet young man.
Adam and I
Alright.
have a love-hate relationship. He loves to hate me.
Oh, really?
Just kidding. Not
Okay.
really.
What did you do? You
I didn't do anything. I'm just gotta give him some crap, you know.
Okay, it's bomb pot time again here, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh. You did the last one by yourself. How'd it go?
It was fine. It was a
Yeah?
typical bomb pot where 2 players made trips or a full house, different boards,
And then chopped it up and
put in
no
a whole
one
bunch
else-
of money and
Yeah.
chopped up $45.
All
Bomb
right,
pots.
can we get some like crazy,
You live for them.
dramatic bomb pots, please, Dan?
Okay.
All right, so 2 hearts, 2 overs on the bottom board.
2. Oh.
1 heart, yeah. So Adam's got the nut flush draw on the bottom. Yeah. He's got a gut shot on the top with a pair of 8s.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
No one has a set yet.
Flo. So Adam bet 20, and Flo called here with pocket 10s
And Dirty's
and
calling
nothing
with-
else. That is very ambitious from Flo.
All right, Duncan's got 2 pair on the bottom.
Moment of truth.
All right, 4 does not help anybody on the bottom.
Okay, so Adam's got a flush draw on both boards now, and has made trip
Ooh,
8s
he does
on the
have
top
trip
board.
8s.
He's doing pretty good.
He's in the
and
super lead right now. Not
looks
really.
like he's bet 100 into 125. Yeah, he's going to get called by Duncan at least, I believe, who's got the... although Duncan doesn't really have anything on the other board. Yeah, he can just fold here, and Adam's going to take down the whole pot.
He scooped it. It's a decent sized pot to scoop. And now scooping a bomb pot still doesn't qualify for the white button.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's Chad that got up to take a break, maybe. Maybe a little bit.
Chad is... Oh, I know he was indicating he had a Christmas party to attend.
That's what he said
That's
earlier.
why
I think he might have just decided to hang out
Uh-oh.
at the Red Star instead.
We've,
Oh, we got a new dealer in the
Daniel
box.
has-
Who's that bald guy?
has abandoned ship.
Who's that bald guy?
Clem has sat down to deal.
Clementine.
I'm sure he loves being identified as that bald guy.
But look at that beautiful beard.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful beard.
Yeah. Is Clem a
Yeah.
better dealer than you, Vicky?
1,000%.
Okay. Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
That is the dumbest question to ask, Jason.
No, I know.
But Clem has done well at teaching me the ways and taught me some tricks, and I listened
Okay.
to that guy. Yeah, he's 1,000 times better.
I like your beard better.
I'm not bad,
Okay.
but it takes a lot to be Clementine. Okay, and JT's in the lead with a flush draw, and he's gonna bet it. It's like I'm winning, and Scuba's there with a pair of 7s. Come on, Spade. Ooh.
9's going to give JT
But
the
9
lead
does
as
give him the
well.
lead, and
now
he
he's
checks
checking.
it.
Don't get bluffed off
my
here.
gosh.
Don't get bluffed off, JT.
Scuba's gonna totally bluff at this.
And he's got enough hand that he might just check here.
No, he's betting.
Vicky has determined he is betting. And in fact,
I'm betting
he's
1,000.
checking.
He is checking. Okay.
Okay. What is your average down to now? That you
95.
95%.
Yeah, percent.
950.
Yeah,
You know what, we don't have
950.
to get all into. You like
No,
baseball?
if we go with
Vicky?
1,000. I don't like baseball.
Oh, what happened?
I like football.
All right.
Just don't like baseball.
Yeah.
Not my sport. Too boring. They're fun to go to the games
Right,
sometimes.
right.
Because you almost get hit in the head with a baseball. when it
That's
comes
what
flying
makes
your
it
way.
fun?
That's what makes it fun. You're like looking at your phone, and all of a sudden, holy crap,
Keep
what
your
is
head
that?
on a swivel is a good
Yep.
tip, but you like to live on the edge. Adventure, huh?
Baseball's not my thing. Football's I like violence. Football's my thing.
You like violence.
Did I say something wrong?
I mean, just the
You didn't see it coming? We've
yeah.
talked football enough. How excited
Yeah.
are you right now while this hand's being dealt? It looks like Dan's already back. It was one hand. One and done.
Oh,
Clem.
you just
That's
need
crazy.
a little. You got to go to the tinkle closet for a second. All right.
how excited are you about the Sugar Bowl?
The University of Texas going to the college football playoff. We're pumped,
yeah.
man. We are pumped. All
I think we're
right.
gonna win it all.
I am so excited. I'm now nervous every day. I just wake up and I'm like, why can't it be
Yes.
today? Why can't it already happen? Why are we
Yeah,
waiting?
like 2 more weeks.
We have to continue waiting forever.
Do you know the schedule? Like, do we play first or does
Texas is
Michigan?
the late game, I believe.
We're the late
it's-
game.
Yeah, 3:30, Michigan, Alabama.
Okay, so we'll already know
New
who
Year's
we're
Day.
gonna play before we play.
Well, who our potential future opponent would be.
Yes.
Yeah, we would know that before we have to beat Washington.
Okay. We're gonna beat Washington,
We are going to beat Washington.
and then we're gonna beat Alabama for the championship, and then we're gonna join the SEC, having beat them twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's gonna go down.
Right. I'm not sure about this use of we, Vicky. As I did
Collective
go to the
University of Texas.
Yeah, you don't hear me referring to the ACC
I've,
football team as
I've
we.
heard this
That's-
argument too many
that's for
times.
you.
You can be a fan. You don't have to have attended to be a fan.
All right. Your guy JT has raised it up here. He's got King 7 suited diamonds. He's raised the $10 called and just a whole mess of spots.
And Adam's got pocket deuces. He does really well with pocket deuces. Just letting you guys know he crushes it with
that's
pocket
a
deuces.
specialty for him?
It is. He
Okay.
killed my kings with a set of deuces.
Oh,
I
that
went all
mother-
in pre-flop, and he's like, "F it, let's go home."
He went all in pre-flop with
No,
pocket
I
deuces?
did with
Oh.
pocket kings, and he snapped me off with deuces and hit a
Oh.
set.
Well, it looks like somebody's
like
putting
so.
in more money. Yeah, Scuba 3-betted with 8-6 of clubs. That's not it's not the worst squeeze spot there with a little suited connector. It's going to thin the field a little bit, but he's going to have
There's
to.
Adam.
He's going to have to face 4 players
5
here.
ways. It's a good-looking pot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And roll. Ace, queen, 6, 2 diamonds.
This is action. We got 2 players with flush draws.
Got a flush draw, but JT's got the flush draw.
Dirty Dan.
The ace of diamonds.
Top pair here.
And top pair.
You're right. He does have the runner nut
Oi,
flush
oi,
draw.
oi, oi.
Okay, so Chad is probably he's gonna have to raise here. Your guy,
And
your guy
JT just
JT,
checked it.
He
He
might
checked
have
it.
to fold because
Oh,
it's
he's
gone,
not folding.
It's gone 75
He's
225.
not folding. He's
Um,
not folding. JT is not. Okay, I could be wrong. I feel like JT's not folding, and Scuba might get out of the way.
you think with his bottom pair? Nope. He says, "Let me just call these 2 bets cold, no problem."
Oh, this is the action. So JT is having
and,
a crisis. Oh, he's laughing though. I thought he was.
As we call him in the streets, Jamoke Tightass says, "I have king high, guys. I have king high, but it is a pretty good draw.
It's a good flush draw.
You have to fold though because
He's not gonna fold.
Dan led at this pot and it's open. Okay, if he calls 225 and Dan just rips it for the rest of his stack, then you're just calling again. If you are,
He's looking at Dirty, trying to figure out what he's gonna do.
I mean, you could raise. You could,
Dirty's got the folding
you
stance.
just get nuts and raise, but I mean, the JT's got a lot of money on the table.
Dirty's
He
like,
might-
it's on you, dude. What are you
he
gonna
might
do? He's
have
like,
the
yeah,
table.
I know.
He might have the table covered here.
Sipping my beer. I don't know. What should I do here? I don't know. I need a minute, guys. Let me think.
Chad showed a lot of aggression behind him. Do you want to risk your whole
I
stack with king high
mean,
diamonds?
I don't know. I
This
feel
is-
like
this
he's
is the
gonna
fold
get
dance.
it in. I
This
feel
is
like JT's not gonna fold. I could be totally wrong though, because a lot of times I think one way and JT proves me wrong. My money's on at least
He is
call,
going to,
if not
he
shove.
is going to fold like Mitch Trubisky facing the Colts defense.
I got 5 on it.
Don't make me take your money again. Don't make me do it. I mean, he's also just giving away an avalanche of information about his hand here. Like, you can't just sit here and...
No, he's not giving
call.
away. He's not talking about his hand right now. He's talking about something else.
What do you think he's just saying? Telling his...
There's no way he's talking about his hand. It's 4-handed. Unless Dan just told him stop. Because, I mean, there's still action. There's 4 players.
He's
You can't talk about your
explaining that
hand.
he's got an important
There are
decision here. He's
rules.
not talking about what he has.
There
but
are rules. He's not
it's-
talking about what he has. He's
I-
not talking
I-
about what someone else
I doubt
might
that
have.
he's telling a story about the Christmas shopping he did today. I imagine he's talking about his situation, which is explaining to people the weakness of his hand. And that will be just seconds before he slides
okay,
it into
fine.
the. Yeah.
But I guarantee it would have been good.
All right, and that's a
I
call.
think H-Town Chad's going to win with
Dan.
a 5 high flush.
That fucking national championship game.
Is what I think's about to happen.
Okay.
Oh,
Look at Vicky.
am
just
I right?
knows everything.
Now here's the only
How is
thing.
JT feeling
Here's
right
the
now?
only. He's feeling like crap. But here's the only thing. Should a 3 of diamonds hit the river?
Yeah.
Just pointing this out. There's
Uh-huh.
one out.
You
to
love
Chad.
the sickness, huh?
Yeah, to Chad
Dan would
totally
make-
locking it in.
would make the
so
nut
if
flush
a 3
draw.
of diamonds,
Nut flush.
if a 3 of diamonds comes on the river, then like JT made the absolute best fold.
Okay, so Dan
But,
Dan
I
shoved it here.
mean-
380. Insta called by Chad.
JT's not a fortune teller. I mean, he didn't know.
Insta
that-
called by Chad,
Yes,
and I
good
would
job.
imagine that Scuba has folded here. As
Yeah, JT's a little regretful
watch
right
JT's face when he see. Oh no, he's saying I had the king high
now. Oh,
flush.
someone must have
I
had the 3.
had the thing. And it's a 10 on the end.
Yep.
Chad is going to scoop this.
I mean,
they're
Dirty
running
did
it
have
twice.
outs.
They're
Dirty
running
did
it
have
twice.
outs too.
And
Nope.
yeah, he did not get there. Chad gonna scoop a $1,700 pot. They're running it 3 times. Just keep
No more
running
diamonds
it.
left
Just
in it.
keep
They're all
going.
in the
Just-
burn
just
pile
keep
there.
Going.
No more diamonds
took
on the
3
board.
times there, but
3
Chad
is
is going to
smart.
scoop the $1,700 pot, and I believe one,
He's the
one
big
very
leader
smart
now.
commentator said Chad was going to be the big winner in the game tonight. Was that me?
I
Was that
did,
you?
but
I don't remember
had
which
JT made the call, he would be the big winner. Right now.
Oh well, had this or had
Results
that
are into it, I
happened,
know.
yeah. I mean,
However,
had he just been dealt.
Running it 3 times is usually a little more
Uh-oh.
a smarter move when you're all in,
Why is that?
because getting 2/3 is better than getting half.
Well,
I mean,
sure.
if you're gonna rip it. That's the best.
it
But if you're gonna run
changes-
it multiple times, I think you should go 3 instead of 2.
Just so that there's some pain, there's some blood.
Someone's
that
a winner.
Somebody loses.
Someone's a winner.
Somebody, but also somebody loses. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But it doesn't change your equity at all. I mean, it doesn't really.
No, but it makes it so that you're not both the same losers
Yeah.
or winners.
Yeah.
Someone's a winner, someone's a loser.
I like to run it twice because I'm a bit of a wuss, and I like to
You
reduce.
just want to keep your money.
I like to.
You don't want to earn any more or
reduce
lose any.
reduce the variance, so I like to run it twice. But I don't. I mean, I would run it 3 times. But brace yourself,
1 or 3.
Vicky. I feel bad for the dealer.
Bracing.
It's like it's just now if you run it 3 times.
Like
it's
when
just
that
more
pot
more
was
work
like,
for the dealer.
Like if that pot was end up chopping, like he got a diamond for the ace high flush at 1 pot, like yeah, 2/3ing that would have been not the funnest.
Okay, chip leader Chad has ace 8 of hearts. He has raised it to $20. It's called in a couple of spots here by some
All right, Chad is definitely
goofy
the
looking-
leader by a long shot.
goofy looking suited queens. Scuba, of course, has 10-3, says, I will not fold 10-3. 4 ways. And did 10-3 outflop them? Oh, no. Chad has middle pair here, but it's a monotone board, all spades. Adam, gonna get a little jiggy with it. He's got nothing. Says, let me stick $50.
If you don't have anything,
Let me
just
stick
throw
$50
some money in the
here.
middle.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. And I think he's going to have to show if he wants to rid himself of the knit button. He did.
He did show.
And everybody says, whatever, man.
Good
Yeah,
job.
Good for you.
They're like, get rid of that
You
knit
bluffed us.
button.
How about that?
All right, there's a few knit buttons left. Let's see if anybody forgets to show their cards. Chad obviously finally got rid of his. Some people taking some breaks.
Look at that seat's just calling my name there, Vicky.
Yeah,
Go sit down on JT's left. Abuse him.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just kidding.
That
JT.
did not
JT.
sound good.
No.
Did not sound good. It's the suit. That's the lucky suit. H-Town Chad. He's got the lucky suit on. Adam raises with A6. All right. Jason, would you like to explain to the viewers what a knit button is?
Yeah, we're playing the knit game, and so if you see that You see a little white chip in front of some of the players there. That's their knit button, and you get to hand it in. You surrender it when you win a pot. However, if you were the last one with the knit button, you owe a bounty, $10 to every player at the table. So it's going to cost you $70 or $80. It's supposed to, fire up some action. Why is it called? Where did the word knit come from, Vicky? Where did the word knit?
I don't know, but I would assume you're tight knit. So you're tight. I don't know where knit comes from.
Okay, that's not the
Is that
worst
accurate?
thing I've ever heard.
Because I do know where the nuts term comes from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me about the nuts.
Comes from the wagon wheels. So when they would gather around the campfire or the bars and play in the wagon days,
Yeah.
the nuts, they would take the nuts and lay them on the table, like into the pot, as in like, I'm so good, I have the nuts, like you're not worried about me escaping. So it's the nuts off the wagon wheels, to represent I'm not running because I've got the nuts and I'm winning. Mm-hmm. Sounds ridiculous. First time I heard it, I said, there's no way. Looked it up.
I kind of
It's
followed
legit.
that.
Yeah.
I kind of followed it.
So I view when people say I have the nuts differently. I literally see like a nuts and bolts nut.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have a photographic memory. Maybe of a
They're good though, right, man? They're pretty good.
photographic imagination. Yeah.
All right, we got a limp here.
Pictures in your head.
Got to be a straddle. How did Scuba fold? That must have been a mess of a
It was
hand.
been terrible.
Limp from Flo with King 7 offsuit. Finally a raise from Alcal on the button. He's got a 6 offsuit. Duncan is called. He had the straddle in for $5. He's got 10-8 offsuit, and I assume Flo's going to call as well. Be 3 ways to a flop. 3 pretty junky looking hands. Pick me, Daniel. Pick me.
10-8.
Alcal has flopped the nut flush draw. It's all spades on the board. Jack 7-4. Flo does have a pair though, and is he gonna donk at it? He is. He's going to lead $40 into 78. And Alcal, yeah, he's gonna just call here. You could his stack justify.
He does have the ace of spades. What do you think the turn's going to be? Red. Nope, it's a 4.
That is a good card if you're Flo.
Yep. But do you know it? Do you feel comfortable with king? He feels comfortable enough to bet, I guess.
158 in the pot.
That's at 110.
Let's bet 110. Yeah. Gonna make your opponent pay to draw. Might also be trying to get him off of a pocket 8s, 9s, 10s type hand. He's never gonna get a jack to fold here. Oh, did he?
He got a 7 to fold.
You know, well, no, he
No,
he has the 7. He got the ace of spades to fold, which
did.
when the board is paired, I guess I see that's okay to lay down the nut flush draw there, but Alcal, you might have missed an opportunity to raise that on the flop.
Hey, Jason, we
Hey,
have a
Vicky.
sweepstakes room at Red Star. It's called
What?
the game room at Red Star.
Sweepstakes room.
Yep.
Okay.
Sweepstakes.
What goes on in there?
I don't know. I don't know what I can legally say.
People are
No,
playing
they're
games.
like, yeah, they're games.
Yeah.
They're games. They're sweepstakes games.
Jackpots.
Jackpots and more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Win real cash money.
Okay.
Yeah. Up to $500 a
Yeah.
day you can redeem.
Right. Mm-hmm. I like the dealers in the game room. They're my favorites. They're the best.
Oh, because that's where we go on our breaks.
Is that where y'all
Hang
go?
out in the game room.
Is that where y'all go?
Yeah. Sometimes.
All right. Scuba's got the Doyle, the 10 deuce offsuit. says, I'll just make it $60, of course.
Is this going to be the hand where someone gets quads of the day? Because remember, there was a
There it
stream.
is. Flo has got pocket eights.
I don't think you were here that day. It was Dirty, who I swore had quads of the day, but I was wrong. Like he had quad fives, and it was actually quad fours, and I got so excited. Turns out it was not
Come on.
quads of the day, but it is eights today. That's for certain. Come on, just 1-8.
Just want to remind the
Oh, so close.
all right, 9-6-5.
Eights are ahead.
Gutter ball for Flo, but he is ahead. But Scuba says, I have heart, man. I have a lot of heart and confusing betting lines as he's betting 60 again. Just wanted to point out that it was playing 1-2 no limit hold'em, $1, $2, and Scuba raised it to 60. Just 30x pre-flop, no problem. And he's continued for 60 here with 10 high, but he has been raised. Flo has raised it to 300. Probably knows that, yeah, he's very likely ahead of Scuba here. So let me just end this. Let me end this at this moment. I mean, he's only got 200 behind, for to believe the graphics there. It looks like he might have a little more than that. Flo does. But, yeah, he's going to win this pot.
Mm-hmm.
Scuba's had a roller coaster of an evening. Roller coaster currently on the way down. Will it climb back up? You like roller coasters, Vicky?
I love them.
Really?
I love them. Sorry,
Really?
I missed your drums, guys. Yeah, I love roller coasters. That's why I play poker. Ride that emotional roller coaster.
I meant like legitimate amusement park roller coaster. You go to Six Flags? Yes, to Texas?
No, actual roller coasters.
yeah.
No,
You don't mess with actual
only
roller
I
coasters.
like my roller coasters of the emotional variety.
Right. That's
Which I thought you were
that's
referring
enough.
to.
No,
here.
no, no. I meant actual real life roller coasters. Once upon a time, I was at I guess it was at the Fiesta Texas in San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
I waited in line for like 45 minutes to ride that stupid Batman ride.
Is that the one where you hang down and your feet dangle?
yeah,
no
yeah,
way.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, check it. I got on, and they said I was too fat to ride on the thing. For real.
We're too big.
Yeah, I couldn't get the
They say you're
shoulder-
fat? They just said you
they
weigh
couldn't
too
get
much.
the overhead. No. They couldn't get the overhead restraint down over me, so I had to. Vicky is currently pointing out to me that her fantasy team, led by the incredible Jared Goff, is having quite an evening. 42-17, they've beat the Broncos. Is that right?
Looks like
The
it.
game still
42 to
still going, or is it
17.
should be over at this point.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
It was a win.
Okay.
And Jared Goff got me 31 points.
All right, Al Cal is all in here with Ace King and has gotten Adam to fold the Ace 8. He will show. He will ditch the knit button. Drag a modest pot.
He did
Stay
show.
Stay alive.
And is he going to push his knit button in? Because I don't see.
Yeah, it's hanging
Did
out
he
there.
show?
I saw him show it.
Does
I
he
saw him
give the
show.
knit button?
I believe he
Is
will.
Dan able to say, I'll take your knit button? Because his knit button is still in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The knit game, it looks like it's
Yep,
down
there it
to
goes.
Scuba, somehow still knitting it up, even though he's
Wow.
played every hand. Dan is in seat 5, has his, and I believe that is our newest player. Duncan is in seat 4. He's on the button right here. He's got his as well. So we have 3-handed in the knit game. The last one to win a pot.
How is Scuba not
Everybody
gotten
is.
rid of that button yet? That's what I
Yeah.
need to know.
Well, you know,
It's very strange.
when you play every hand and you tell everybody, hey, I'm going to play every hand, people tend to call you more often, so it's harder to get a
harder
bluff
to
through.
win.
Well, it's not.
It's harder to.
You are unlikely to get people to lay down a better hand when you explain to everybody, hey, I'm playing 100% of the deck. It's a bomb pot, Vicky. I know you love the
Oh,
bomb
does
pots.
this mean it's your turn to go
No,
to
you-
the little boys' room?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Saw you standing up.
Just like to
I was saying, yeah, I agree with you.
let's get a little stretch in.
Stretchy stretch.
Plus, I feel more dominant over you up here.
Right, I mean, because you're
Superior.
only like half an inch taller than me in real life.
Okay, so that's what builds a good game.
I'm going to say it's slightly more than
An
half.
inch, maybe? Let's see.
What are you talking about?
You're not that much taller than me.
It's got to be
Okay,
more than a
like
half.
2 inches. Okay, 2 inches.
How tall are you, Vicky? You
5'11" and a
You
half.
are a monster.
11
Damn.
and a half.
Tell you what.
I'm a brick house. What is that? What does that saying go? Song.
All right, bomb pot. We're gonna work
Those
our
are
way
some
through,
ugly boards.
through some hands
6-3
here.
would be. Oh, look, Duncan's got 6-3.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The reason that the argument's going on is because there's money involved.
All right. So 6-3 is ahead on the bottom. That's the nuts for now. Although 6-7, if anyone has it, they do not. Pair of queens are good on the top.
Did you say that Duncan has the nuts on the bottom?
Duncan has the nuts on the bottom.
Yeah.
6-3.
I think he just won. Nope.
Queens are good on the top for
JK.
now.
JK. Duncan can't love the bottom board pairing the 5.
Ooh, no one has a 5 though.
He's still ahead there, but when you gotta straighten the board pairs, you don't like it. You don't like it. Scuba's made a pair of jacks to go with his pocket queens. Not
And
playing
Chad's
the
got a
jacks right
flush
now.
draw on the top.
said that word except for you.
And a straight draw.
Was it like a
Mm-hmm.
How does Chad have a straight draw on the bottom?
No, on the top he has a
on the
straight draw.
top. Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a flush and a straight. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm not going to argue with you.
Chad gets out of there, though. Heads up.
Wow. Chad
couple of
abandoning
rivers.
his flush draw. Let's see. Oh,
It's
wow.
going to be...
So trip, 2 pair, 8-6, and 6-3 for the bottom. So Duncan's got a scooper. What's he going to do? He's got to half pot it. You got to bet like 125 here. Or like 100. You got to bet something that makes them think, yeah, bet it.
I believe he's bet the pot.
But yeah, that's what it looks like. Because see how he reached back for chips? He couldn't have string bet unless he said pot. Should have just put them out there one at a time.
Scuba says, I have 1 pair. What am I supposed to do here? What do you... Says, this is not fair. Why do I only have 1 pair?
Wonder what he is saying out there.
Says, why do I... I'm going to go back to massage land. You remember when I was getting a
Yeah,
massage
he
and
was
winning
was
all the
killing
pots?
it.
Oh, no, Scuba, what is... Oh,
Just calls.
he's going to pay it off. He's am I reading the board wrong? No, he's
No.
playing pocket queens on both boards.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which-
Duncan's got 2 pair on top and a straight on the bottom. So, ouchie, ouch. Ouchity, ouch, ouch. For Scuba. But he wouldn't have it any other way. Because he could have easily just scooped with pocket queens, too. We've seen him
He
do it.
could have easily scooped with pocket queens? Seems
Could have
pretty,
been the case.
seems pretty unlikely.
Yeah, I agree.
Unlikely, if you ask me. What do I know? Mm-hmm. 3 ways in the knit game. Winding down a little bit here, probably another orbit or so of play in the Red Star Social live stream tonight. Subscribe. I think I'm supposed to say subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and
Hit
subscribe.
that like and subscribe
Yeah,
button,
do
people.
that. Do that.
We're going to start promoting. That was adorable.
What?
That's my daughter.
Okay.
I don't know why she walked back
You have
here.
to describe for the people if you're gonna laugh and then declare something
Declare
adorable.
something adorable.
You have to
This
explain.
is my daughter.
Okay.
She walked in to say hi.
Okay.
Hand me my medicine.
What a loving daughter.
Yes.
Okay. How old?
14.
14 years old, huh? Okay. Hang on. Vicky's doing the math now. Are you not positive?
Yeah, she's 14.
She's 14.
I was like, no,
okay.
she's not 15 yet. No,
What did
15
she?
comes as...
What did she ask Santa Claus for this year? Do you know?
She wants a pair of Uggs. And I'm like, I don't know.
Scuba is under the gun with Ace-9 offsuit. He still has his knit button. This is an opportunity for him. He has raised it. 15, a normal-ish raise.
Dirty calls with King 4 suited.
I know I'm not that dumb. Good read, Sam.
It's going to be, it looks like 4 ways to the flop. Yeah, in the chat, Texan Bruce Wayne says, Jason, you should bring Bumbleito. That is my step-ish son. My girlfriend's kid is
How old is he?
15 years old.
Sophomore in high school?
He is a sophomore in high school.
God,
Third try is a charm. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Yeah, he.
Bumbleito, that's a loving nickname.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is not what his parents
All right.
named him.
Okay.
However, it's not that much worse than his parents' efforts. They named him after a drummer, Vicky. A fucking drummer. Are you serious? That's the only clue I cannot give any more clues about his identity. Here, let's just go back to the hand here. I think Scuba's going to win here. Scuba, yeah, he's got second pair, ace-9. It's heads up.
He's got 2 pair now.
Adam's, he's got a bad kicker, and Adam's going to donk lead at this.
Oh, no.
This is kind of just a block, really. I think that's. Did he bet 55? I think he's just saying, I don't want to pay more than this amount on this hand.
60.
But Scuba is going to raise him, which is actually.
Oh, did he
it? It is. It's
He did a little more than a min click.
kind of tough to get called with worse here. I mean, I guess your opponent could just have them in jail if they've got ace-6 or ace-4. Adam would never play queen-9 like this, but he's just going to end up folding unless you just don't believe Scuba. But what did he make? What did he make it? He made it 260. So yeah, it's another 200 for Adam to call. It's gonna be tough for him to call here. And Scuba is going to be able to surrender his. Oh! He's going to muck it. He's going to muck it. Oh
no, he didn't. I just blew their eardrums out. Sorry, but you know what? I mean, there's 2 left. There were 3 left, but
it is now.
I think
heads
the
up.
odds of it happening again are
game.
slim to nil.
Dan in seat 5 has been one of, if not the tightest player at the table. It's how you get yourself into a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, he is a pretty tight player. He folds a lot, but he's doing well. I mean, we haven't got any stack updates, but I feel that he has at least doubled his starting buy-in for sure.
Duncan won a.
He plays a lot like another person we know, but I can't think of who he plays like exactly.
I don't know.
But
I don't
Adam?
associate with nits. That's none of my business.
Yeah, he plays just like Adam.
Okay.
And they're sitting right next to one another.
Uh-oh. Pocket aces. 2 red aces for Flo and seat.
Oh. And look,
8.
all the guys.
Has he looked yet? Has he looked? Does
I
he
don't know, but like
I
do know that.
Is margarita delivery going on? Is that
okay,
what's happening here?
Scuba is there.
He hasn't looked yet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look into his eyes as he sees the pocket
I was
ace.
afraid that
He's got
Scuba had left
He's
the
got a
table.
margarita.
It's like,
He's
wants a
just
margarita.
handing it off. He says, I was just holding it for a second.
he hasn't looked. It's on you. Dan's like, it's on you, dude. It's on
Says,
you.
okay,
it's
he's
on
going to
you.
look
What
at
are
the
we
pocket
doing?
aces.
Let's
and
see if I can get a live read off this guy.
He's gonna hold them
Oh
up.
fuck! I'm sorry. Oh shoot! He's got aces.
Uh-huh.
I can tell it
All right.
because they're sitting in a room that shows the graphics. And he limps. No, he raises.
A little confusion here.
He
Daniel's
might not have said
asking
raise.
him. But yeah,
he
they're
did.
gonna give him the raise 25. Duncan's gonna call him. Duncan has a knit button. He's got 8-4 suited and his.
Scuba's got ace deuce suited, so
Scuba's definitely gonna play.
it's gonna be a black flop. I can feel it, but it's gonna maybe be 2 spades and a club. And it's 2 diamonds and a
This is
heart.
interesting because pocket ace is still ahead, but there's a flush draw here for Duncan, and
ace deuce with-
Scuba's got a little gutter ball. He's not really the type to fold that. However, Flo has bet 200 into 76. What is?
I mean, he's
happening in
technically
this game?
ahead right now, but he's dodging a lot of outs.
It's as if he knows his opponent's hands because they're not going to get to draw
And the flush draw folded.
unless Scuba, who Scuba's chip stack now says 2,500. Did he add on? Yeah, he must have added some there.
Oh yeah, he can match the
he was-
stack as
he-
long as
he was dipping
H-Town
a
Chad is
little
still
bit.
sitting there.
Ace is going to be the winner, and overbet on the flop worked out for your guy, Flo.
That Flo's not my guy. I don't
You
know
love
that
the
person.
mustache. You said I.
Oh, I believe that was you who had a.
He has a pretty good looking, pretty good look. If you ask me.
Stash envy. Is that what you call
I had a
it?
mustache for a little while.
Stash envy.
Tell you who didn't like it, Bumbleito's mom. Not a fan.
Telling
not
you,
a
we're
fan
not a fan of the
of
mustache.
the mustache. Why? What's the problem?
Creepy. Just creepy.
Huh?
Creepy.
Uh-huh.
That's correct. Just letting you guys out there know the mustache. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever.
It's
Not
what-
everyone likes like
it's
my bangs. They're
whatever.
weird, but you know, they're not for everybody.
All right. Your guy Dirty Dan here limped with a suited ace. Right behind him,
Oh, JT's back at the table too.
H-Town Chad's got ace kings, raised it to 20. See if we get any. Oh, Adam getting out there. He's going to call with the 6-5 offsuit. He does have the button.
Oh, and Scuba's gonna fold. I don't understand.
Scuba's got a
I think
margarita now. Says I don't need to play these ragged hands. That's fine. Flo's calling from the big blind. He's got ace 9 offsuit. Let's see a flop. What's gonna happen?
Diamonds.
No diamonds, Vicky. But I believe that's ace 9 has
Lost to my
outflopped
touch.
them. Adam's got bottom pair. Chad's gonna continue here with just ace king high. Bet 50, and if he keeps up the aggression, he might be able to win this hand despite being outflopped. The Flo's gonna call here on the flop with middle pair with a pair of nines. He does have a backdoor nut flush draw as well. And Dan's got to be out of there by now. Yeah, heads up to a turn. There's the diamond you requested.
There's a diamond.
There it is.
Too
Chad's
late.
turned a gutter ball. It's going to go check to the end, though. Oh, and Chad gets there. King on the river. What
Yep.
will Flo's going to have to check here, and I would imagine.
Oh, he's not
no.
checking
He
for
is
sure.
going
He
to.
thinks his 9 is still good.
He's bet 105, and Chad's just going to insta-call this.
Chad's gonna raise.
He
Chad's
is
not
not
calling.
going to raise.
He's raising.
Do you want to, how do you say, get
Wager?
5 on it again?
He's raising.
Vicky? He is going to call. That's a call from Chad. That's
Fine.
when you have one pair.
But I've been right more than you have.
I don't know if I'm.
We might be even, but
What are
I'm
we-
usually
what-
right.
what-
I'm right more than you.
What are we counting? All right. Every flop where you go
Guesses.
diamonds.
No.
It's gonna be diamonds.
When you think, oh, he's gonna fold, I'm like, he's not folding.
those
He's
count?
gonna raise.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Those.
Not sure about that.
We're tangled.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think so. We might
Okay.
be even, but I feel I'm up by 1. It's probably like 3 you, 4 me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put it on the list, Dustin. We need a graphics with a scoreboard for
Yes,
Vicky
we need
predictions.
a scoreboard next time.
Previctions? Is that what? Previctions?
Sounds like you're gonna evict somebody. Pre-evictions.
Okay, just a limited number of hands remaining. I'm not sure if we will have a conclusion to the knit game
I don't
on
know.
this broadcast this evening.
We should be going out possibly on the next bomb pot. We might end on a bomb. They like to begin and end on a bomb pot.
Okay, Chad's. Oh, somebody had to have raised it to $10 here, right? Unless we
It was
do
a
we have
straddle.
strudel?
Might have been a
Is your
straddle.
guy Dan got
Yeah, it
the
looks
straddle
like
going?
yeah, double straddle. Looks like JT called. Yeah, JT was a 5. Oh, JT's gonna raise it up
JT
with King
says,
10.
Hey,
Dirties, I'm getting out of the way. H-Town Chad, Jack 10 suited. He's in there. And Duncan, probably gonna.
Duncan still has the knit button, so he is incentivized to play here.
And he
Although
did
this
put
is
in a
one of the trappings of the knit game. You don't want to lose the knit game because then you
Please
owe
let
the
me hit this flop.
you
Please
owe
let me
the-
hit
owe
this
the
flop. Just
table
one time. Let me
$80.
get rid of the knit button.
So instead, you're just going to call 65 with the worst hand.
3, 4, 4.
But everybody
Oh, my
misses
goodness.
here. Will JT keep up the aggression?
If I bet $100, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bet $100. He's giving him the speech.
It's going to work.
Chad's out of the way.
It is going to work.
It's like he's talking as if like Duncan isn't even in the hand. He's just talking to Chad. Like I knew I could get you to fold. It's worried. This other guy I'm not worried about. I mean, technically JT's ahead at the moment, so it's gonna be a good laydown. Shows it, just because.
Says I had the best hand. I had the best hand anyway. He says,
Ay.
jabber. You know, he might be in the running for the biggest winner.
I mean,
gonna be
okay,
close.
wait, as far as winner, because Scuba's pretty deep, so I don't think Scuba's
Well, no,
ahead
but
at the moment.
he bought all those chips.
Yeah, Scuba did.
Yeah, that doesn't.
So,
that's not how the biggest winner works.
I don't know.
Like,
Right.
you know. Yeah, I don't know what the buy-in amounts were, but I believe at this point Chad is very likely the biggest winner. But JT would be right behind him. Everybody played hard though, right? Right, Vicky?
They gave it their all.
That's the point.
Yeah, I think you were correct in your assumption, and now I'm gonna get
Duncan has a very similar hand.
beat up for not
No
calling
one's
Chadwick.
beating anyone up. King 4 of clubs. Duncan's going to limp here. There is a $5 straddle on, I believe. And
There's a race.
yeah. Okay, so we might have a little nit game off here.
Dan in seat 5 raised it to 30 with Jack 10 suited. Scuba called JT's King 8 suited, thinking about it. Oh, call JT. Just do it.
But he's out of position.
Gonna
Vicky.
raise or call.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he knows what's up.
No guts,
Position.
no
Very,
glory.
Very key,
Yeah.
young lady.
Okay. 3 ways to a flop. $98 in the pot.
If I need another one, I'll ask you again.
It's all clubs.
10,
Duncan
5,
has flopped the
3.
flush. He is
He
not.
did.
Dan is going to lose the nit game. This is unfortunate.
That's the guy I called in the last night
Gonna
game.
check-
and
Oh,
he-
you know what? Scuba has got the nut flush draw as well. He's got the ace of clubs over there, so anything
does.
could happen. Duncan has got to bet here, though. Check through on the flop. You wish somebody would have bet. But you still have the second nuts. 98 in the pot. He's going to say, let me just massage this thing for $50, $40. You know, Dan has top pair, but it's a flush board. But man, he knows if he lets Duncan win this hand, he has to pay $80 to the rest of the table. That's the nit game, boys and girls. Look at, he's thinking it. He's like, what? Do I call 40 now? A chance that I'm possibly ahead. 'Cause if I let Duncan win, yeah, he's gonna call.
Wow, with a pair of
And
10.
Scuba is at least gonna call here. Would he ever? Ooh, would he get curly? Would he get
A deuce
crazy
on the
with it?
river would make it interesting. Because then
Okay.
Scuba would have a straight. Duncan already has the flush.
How about just a club? Wouldn't that make it interesting? How about the jack of clubs?
A deuce would make it interesting for Duncan.
Okay, Scuba has raised it here.
Club would make it interesting for Scuba.
Duncan has the second nuts. He's been raised. You mostly love
I
your
feel
life,
like
particularly
he knows his king high is good.
when Scuba is the one raising you. The way that he has played loose and fast tonight, you have to love this. Do you
You
just
have no
call-
idea what this guy has.
Do you
I
just
call.
Oh, see.
Looks like a call.
Yeah, he's
Definitely
gonna
a
just
call.
And now
Dan's gonna
Dan's
lay
have to
it
fold.
down.
He says, why did,
Lay
why
it down,
did, why
Dan.
Did I call the 40?
Laid it down.
Now I'm gonna have to pay all this. All right, club on the river or no? What's gonna happen here, Vicky?
No club.
When it comes no club, if you're Duncan, do you check to Scuba and let him hang himself again?
No club. I was
Board
right.
paired though, so a little
I
funky.
feel
He is
like
gonna check. Scuba has ace high. He has.
I mean, it's
nothing.
called a blocker, right? He knows he has the ace of clubs. You know the other person can't have it. Does he
Hold
try to
your hand
bluff?
up like that. That doesn't usually. Yeah, Scuba has checked behind, and the flush is going to be the winner. And Dan is counting out the penalty for the nit game. Says, but I wasn't trying to play like a nit. You saw I called the 40. Called 40 there. Why? I don't. So yeah, that's gonna be the.
Yeah, I don't know what that's. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna entertain that. However, what are we? 1, 2, 3. 3 more Hold'em hands, and we're gonna go out on a bomb pot. No bomb pot. No bomb pot. It looks like.
Dude, you tease the people with the bomb pot.
I know. All right, we're getting to the end, guys.
3 hands remaining.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen. For Vicky has to admit, Jason Dick, you are a genius. and predicted that Chad would win all the money.
I am curious who is ahead the most.
It is
We would love to
almost
know.
certainly Chad,
Yeah, it's almost
followed by
certainly-
JT.
Is JT in second?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. You know what they say about second
Mm-hmm.
place, though? It's not first.
Is that what they say?
When I was in high school,
Yeah.
actually, I was
Tell
in
me about
middle
high school.
school.
High school Vicky.
I bought a shirt. Remember No Fear?
Of
We're
course.
about the same age,
Of course.
Jason.
Yeah.
It was a No Fear shirt, and it said,
Yeah.
second place is the first loser.
Right. I couldn't afford No Fear gear when I was a
Oh,
kid, so yeah,
whatever.
my family, we used to go to the outlets and buy the irregulars, so I had no fur.
Look, as an adult, I don't buy any clothes brand new. I go to the thrift stores.
Nothing
I
for my
thrift
no
it out.
fur joke, Vicky. I'm 3 hours deep in this game.
No
and
fur
you're gonna,
instead
you're
of
not
No
giving me
Fear?
anything.
Went right over my head,
Nothing?
Jason. I
Come
can't
on,
lie.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, we can call a few more hands here. Duncan is fresh off his win in the mid game or near loss. Is raised to 15. He's got 6'5" suited in diamonds. Called by Dan. Called by Adam with 9-7 offsuit. Scuba, of
Ooh,
course.
and Flo wakes up with
suited
a
queen.
pocket queens.
He's gonna.
There's a lot of red cards out
There's
there.
no messing around. Let's make this 225 to go.
JT's probably folding.
Everybody's got to fold, right? Flo has only 365 behind, so even if you've got a sexy looking 6-5 of diamonds, you
What
can't.
is JT thinking
can't
about
really
right
call
now?
Here. He just knows this is perhaps my last moment of camera time.
Extra
make
TV time.
make
He doesn't
sure-
need the extra TV time.
Yeah. It's also just YouTube time, JT. It's not like.
Yeah. I have to give a shout out to JT. I know we might watch this later, but thank you for sticking with your Sticky Vicky Given nickname. I like it. Because I've nicknamed a few people in this place, and they don't like use them on the live stream. But
Oh.
JT's using it. I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my buddy.
Congratulations on your win, JT. It was an unfortunate afternoon for the Steelers, but
Are you congratulating on his win at poker?
Yeah.
Or I
Yes.
thought you were talking
Yes.
about the Steelers game and
no,
needling him
that's what
just
I'm
a
saying.
little.
He collected some.
Do you needle people this
some
much at the
buckaroos?
poker table?
You know that I mostly,
Definitely you do not.
mostly
You're the
try
most
to-
silent poker player.
Yeah,
You'd think
yeah.
that
Well, I
he's
don't
a
wanna-
mute.
I'm not just going to give it away for free.
That's
all
right.
That's the thing. Yeah, I prefer to be in the,
So it can only
the
be
sa- the s-
purchased.
the safety of the broadcast closet here, where I can.
So it's not real person. It's just
yeah,
purchased
where I-
personality.
Where I can talk shit, and it's at least on a 15-minute delay. Okay, I have that.
True.
I have that much time to make it to the parking lot once this is over. Before.
Oh, they're already in the parking lot waiting for you. All right. I like ace deuce suited, and I like queen nine suited. Come on, JT.
Huh?
Let's win the last one. And
What about
Chad,
the- I
of
mean-
course, has pocket fives. These are
Okay.
just some interesting last few hands.
Yeah, Duncan's gonna 3-bet it with ace jack.
Offsuit. Okay, and Scuba's not going
In the
anywhere.
straddle, I believe, possibly.
Could have been.
Yeah, your guy Scuba's gonna call 55 with worse ace, no problem. Flo call with a suited ace. Your guy JT knows that he cannot fold. Oh, he's shuffling those black chips. Maybe he wants to. No, he says I'm
That's a
gonna
call. All
I'm
right.
gonna call 55 here.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Mhm.
5
Mhm.
players.
Chad's gonna call with the pocket fives as well. Who you got here, Vicky? Who you got? You
5,
know, I've already declared my victory, but it's
5,
Chad-
Jack, 3,
Chad could
2 clubs. See
just
how
want
good I
the
am.
ultimate pain, huh?
Not even close.
10-10-9, your guy has flopped the best hand.
He has nines.
JT.
Nines are the pair nines and
It's on the
nines and
button.
tens are ahead. Oh, come on,
Gonna have a
JT.
great opportunity to
this.
win this pot here.
It's amazing no one has a
Checked
10.
all the way behind.
Oh, and
He's
another club.
turned a flush draw as well. Nobody has anything.
JT, you gotta
except
bet this.
JT,
He's got the bet.
who's
Yeah, he's
now
gonna bet 200, and
bet
everyone's gonna
200
fold.
into 350, and yeah,
Everyone's gonna fold, except Scuba might call. Scuba might call.
Scuba, who has a
Hey, just so you guys
he's
know,
got an open ender. Yeah, he can call.
there's one hand left for the stream, but feel free to join Atlas. Drive on down here, take an Uber if you need to. Maybe your grandma will give you a ride. Come on down to Red
Grandma?
Star. Yeah.
You take me down to the poker room, Grandma.
Take me down to the poker room, Grandma.
Yeah. Okay, it's an
Yeah,
ace
you're
on
home
the
for the
end here.
holidays.
Scuba has made an ace.
Oh, no.
And so,
JT.
no,
Oh,
JT's,
no.
What do you got? A call draw?
I mean, he knew to shut it down.
gosh.
He knew that he had to.
He didn't bet
check
enough.
there. What do you mean he didn't bet enough?
He didn't bet enough. He should have shoved, and Scuba would have folded. If he'd bet
Mm.
more, Scuba would have folded.
Well, that's little results oriented there, Vicky. But you know,
Whatever. I just, you know.
mm-hmm.
Way to go, Scuba. That's
People
my
like
soul
results.
sister. My soul sister and my home dude out there battling it out. Because, listen, if I was sitting in Scuba Steve's seat, I would have done the same thing to JT.
Yeah.
So, I get it.
I
it, buddy.
believe this is the final hand of the evening. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Red Star Social Live.
Hit the
Back
like and
again.
subscribe. Come back.
in a week or so. Follow on socials. As Vicky said, if you're interested in a game, get that Poker Atlas app and see what's going on at Red Star Social.
Yeah, check out our Facebook page for updates. Yeah, we'll share the promos, future live streams, all that good stuff. Yeah, I feel like we might have an Instagram page too.
Oh, your guy did it. Your guy JT won the
JT
last
took down the
hand of
last
night.
hand.
Cleared $19. Congratulations to
Golf
JT.
clap, golf
It's
clap.
booking a win. H-Town Chad. It's the biggest winner.
And these guys are going to keep it going all night
He's
long.
got a sweet-ass outfit on. He's got a holiday party to get to, although it's getting a little late. How late are we going to go here, Chad? What's the plan here?
I don't know.
Thanks again to everybody for tuning in. Sir E-Brawl Productions behind this thing. Thanks to Dustin for having us producing this thing. Thanks to E and the crew here at Red Star Social for having us. Vicky, thanks to you for sitting next to me and putting up with me and all of those things.
It's a pleasure. I hope you're here for more live streams,
Yeah,
Jason.
I'll be here.
I'm sad that you have a regular job again because I did not get to
I don't know.
see
Not sure about that
your
one, but,
ginger beard as often
Get
as
outta
I would
here.
like to.
Get out of here. All right.
We used to hang out all the time.
I'm gonna go play. All right.
No,
The show
we're not done yet.
is over. Is
It's
the show?
almost over.
Okay. Tell me what you want me to say, Dustin.
We're going to wait for a minute because we're going to tease them and make them think they can watch a bomb pot, but they're not. So we're just going to sit here and talk,
No.
smack.
All right. You talk.
I'm going to talk
Game
by
is-
myself.
Game is still going.
Hey,
but
guys, get up here.
you
Jason's
talk.
going to go play.
I'm gonna go play.
I'm going to deal him some fire. I'm going to get out there and deal again.
Vicky's
I'll
gonna
be here.
deal.
We'll be here all night till at least
We'll
2.
talk to you again in the
1,
near future.
2,
Yeah,
late.
well, we'll see. Okay.
Yeah, we'll
All
be
right.
here.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna turn you off. Vicky. I'm turning you off.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. No.